Scoot my own boot.
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
Seth was like our best all around. You were our best power scorer. I was our like hot route.
I think
like,
all the guys did a pretty good job.
Nope.
Dan was a little rough.
Dan was the most improved player on our team. So I would never say that. Dan went from like...
You can be the most improved and still...
He could.
Great.
But Dan, I would say Dan at the beginning of the season compared to Dan at the end of the season was like... If you talk girls or anything, like Dan fucking played really like high-end played sports to the point where like Dan would try. Dan fucking tried. He made dives. He made plays. There's players that like I wouldn't.
You need springs, bro.
So much.
I was gonna put the back.
Girls.
There's 4 more long springs up there.
We had Bailey, dude.
Because yours is all long springs.
This is Brown, like, even talking with like Demandy.
I want to do a
She said she was like a good fucking player, and I was like, yeah, no one saw that. And Amanda was the same thing as Dan. Amanda came in with very like hadn't played a lot of softball to like really decent. Ryan's with Shannon.
All right, we are live, boys. So that's better.
You should put them there.
Maybe
well,
like,
I had to find them. I couldn't find 2 other ones in there. Just patio. Obviously, we're here.
Not on a
Not on the
patio.
patio
Not on
this
a
time.
patio this time.
We're supposed to.
dude, we could be on a patio,
It was supposed to be
but
rated.
this one dude in our group's a fucking dick.
Yeah, no shit. So, I'm Dick.
Hope Travis.
I'm Steve.
I'm not on screen, so we aren't even
not
gonna
on
bring my
screen.
name into the
I mean, you
game.
see your fucking feet over there.
I am floating voice.
Floaty voice. But, yeah, we should be good to go here. I think
This is
we got
blue.
all these up. Does that say 5 of 5?
5 and 5.
Cool.
5 of 5.
5 of 5.
Zilch.
Man,
I'm
I
gonna
have good
shower in like
eyesight.
5 minutes because I
Bro.
don't feel fucking.
I know the YouTube is being special.
Yes, it always is.
Yeah, it's being extra special lately because the API is broken. But
I'm not drinking tonight.
whatever you're doing, whatever.
Well.
That's why we don't have springs.
The north winds.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
What?
What you should do is fix your mic thing along with this one too, actually.
What?
Talking to me?
Oh, the screenies?
Yeah.
How'd everyone's week go? Anything special?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
We had a
so
DOT
back
physical
on the
today.
bottom one over
A
the
what?
side.
A DOT physical?
Oh.
So can you sit in a truck and press the gas? Or
Yeah, so it's like it's supposed to be like
This
a
is
normal
really good.
in-depth DOT or a physical, but yeah, he walked in. He's like,
Forgot.
"Now this is Dick's patio." So you go
We'll have
in,
to put it on. We'll have to put it on the thing so I can just push the button and go.
Yeah.
but you go in. It's supposed
And then I
to be-
gotta.
Okay, so he's talking to. We're doing a story here. We always don't do side conversations.
No, there's not side conversations.
Can you talk about his Keister experience?
Interrupt him on purpose, dude.
But yeah, no, he walked in. He's like, "I go quick." He's like, "Does anything feel wrong?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Cool, I'll rate you up." I walked out of the room. I'm
Does
like,
anything feel wrong?
"I paid $100 for this shit."
Yeah.
Grab your ankles.
You should have said my balls are kind of lumpy. At least you got a touch to that, man.
Does anything feel
Yeah.
wrong? I don't know. Are you supposed to tell me? Isn't that why I'm here?
I think he's like into those.
What's your
If I'm physically fit for my job, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. That's why I'm here, sir. I came here for the coffin turn.
Coffin
Dude, it's fucking beautiful yesterday and today. Weather was nice.
Yeah.
Not today.
I worked outside. It was nice. It wasn't hot. It wasn't fucking hot. Was it 2 weeks
This
ago?
is
I
also
did
meant
that-
the stuff couldn't work because it was raining.
I did that outside job. That was horrible.
Oh no, they work today. I called him. He's like, "Oh, the weather's supposed to be kind of bad, so just give us a call about 7 o'clock." I give him a call at 7:10. Doesn't answer. Never calls me back. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Which was that one?
Black cherry.
Black cherry.
Black cherry.
That's,
That's like
that's
great.
nice.
That's racist.
Ooh, the BLM strong, guys. We know. They're coaching like a baseball team, and they were like the Black Kings, and I was like, next.
Nope, cannot do
Like
these.
the hot boy homers. I was like, that's cool. We're just not gonna do the Black Kings. 2020 BLM. We're not doing the Black Kings, boys.
Can't do it.
No.
And like they weren't. They're 9 years old, so I don't think that was on there. Right. But
I'm sure we got audio here.
Racism starts young.
I mean, it
I don't
does.
know if we have audio.
And it stays.
Forever? We have audio, yes, we're good.
Cuckoo, ka-choo.
Cuckoo, ka-choo. Let's make sure, because I'm using the new software, so.
Oh, Streamlabs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that instead of OBS. It just looks nice.
I still can't get my fucking
It's
videos
built
to
on
save.
OBS, so it's the same thing.
It is.
I still can't get my videos to save. Do your videos save on Twitch?
Yeah.
Probably. I think mine do. There's only that one setting you have to change. There shouldn't be anything else.
I just
clip
told you,
setting.
did you go hit save at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, you have to save
That's what I was telling you.
But
the
when
other
I
night.
when I went back in, it was still clipped over. I didn't have to change it.
I don't know.
everything is
Well,
saved.
Past broadcast 2 days ago. Yeah, still on.
Yeah, it's still on there.
Damn it! I'm just a phantom. Just a phantom.
It streamed for like 4 hours last night.
A white shadow.
With,
That was
with all my friend from like that I hadn't talked to in like years.
Spencer,
No, his name's Aaron.
the other guy that you were playing with today.
Yeah, no.
Did you download? Did you get a new download so you can get the new?
So it's on there. It just doesn't have the thing because I wasn't the leader.
Oh.
Yeah, so it didn't have like the picture. And,
I
like,
tried to argue with me.
Well,
I was like, there are no
this is-
quads. I'm like, there's a fucking.
There
quad.
wasn't quads when we first logged in. It literally updated. It updated when they were playing.
Oh, okay.
Like,
This is already starting off interesting.
yeah.
You got big dicks?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
No.
What are we else gonna say in that realm, anyways? Nah, tiny penis.
It's
Tiny penis.
It's an average size. It's an I take
mean,
my look at my average penis.
Why aren't these bulbs fun colors right now?
One's broken apparently.
You just need to go get a new lamp.
Well, no, it's actually
No,
broken. I
it's the
squished it.
bulbs.
The bulb decided to fucking
Fair
die.
enough.
I do need to get a new lamp too. though.
Ready?
Honey beater?
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking.
Show us.
Show us that. No.
Yeah, not happening.
Different
You've done nothing for me to deserve that.
different podcast.
Yeah.
You can find it
Maybe on
on
Spotify.
What?
Spotify one. They're doing video once Joe Rogan gets on there.
Oh, really? Oh. Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He's got a $100 million deal. They're giving him $100 million to do what he's currently doing. This is going to go on Spotify exclusively.
Good.
Oh,
Well, that brings them a lot of revenue.
yeah, it brings a lot of traffic.
It is a lot of traffic. It's,
And then if you're gonna go there for podcasts, why don't you just stay there for everything else? Smart.
Jays.
well, it's still free and all that stuff is ad supported or premium with no ads, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
Just it gets that traffic at the site, which then helps their ad revenue and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. It's a good thing for both of them, to be perfectly honest. So
Show them.
If they're giving him a $100 million deal, that means they're doing more. Like they're gonna make.
They're going to make a
More.
hell of a lot more than that.
yeah, well, I bet they're going to be pretty.
How
even with
long
that one.
term
It's-
is that the deal?
It's just moving forward. I don't think they.
Oh.
I don't know if they.
So does he get $100 million a year for it, or is it?
No, just total.
Oh.
$100
So.
million a year.
That'd be a lot of money.
Hey, yeah. Or if it's like over like the
Sets him
next
up for
10
buying
years,
Spotify over this course of 10 years. Just buy it.
buy another one, make another account, buy another one, make another account, buy another one. Come on, bro, I'll show you mine. Show
I
us,
don't want to see it, so it doesn't work out.
show us first.
This is really fucking
I
good.
don't want to see it. Stop encouraging me. What's up, canned bread?
Hello, Mr. Canned Bread.
Whoops.
We broke it a third time.
I only broke it the one time. I just got this huge metal plate. It just snapped into place. It was just halfway between two clips.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to get a racing chip.
Yeah, so I put like this giant metal plate in the back because like they weren't connected together by any metal plates. So I had this plate that's like it's this big. It's also 3/8 like thick.
God,
It was just the only
Holla
piece.
back, y'all.
What's up, Dan?
What up, Diane?
Guy in cream shorts got a bomber.
It's just your pants are up. Who cares?
That is. It's because I have a micro penis. And this is fully erect.
That would be a boner. He said bomber. I don't know what that is.
Obviously, the viewer count is broken as fuck.
How many C's do we have?
on this screen it shows more, so we're Gucci.
Wait, do you have the views?
Yeah, I
Like-
have it up over
oh,
here,
okay.
but it's not showing on there.
Interesting.
How am I supposed to entertain if I don't know how many people are in the audience?
Nothing matters.
So you titled the lemonade. Did you start the?
We'll see. I trust Dan on that one.
Did you start?
Micro penis. Yes. Yes. Never forget.
NERD Rihanna. Ah, I like NERD.
What?
That's dope. NERD is rad. Let me turn the volume on the TV so we can hear the.
When I look at my micro penis, makes me feel good about myself.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know this chick.
They're a cat in the hallway.
A cat in the hallway?
No, they don't like kittens.
There's no cat.
They don't like Poothie.
Unless there is a cat and you guys just don't know about it.
I mean, I was sitting on the porch the other day, like just out front, like just sitting in the sun, like just taking a break from work, and like I felt like something like
Climbing on
against.
the wall, crawling
Holy
down
shit!
low.
It's loud as fuck.
Spider on the wall crawling down.
No, you guys are just looking around for no reason at this point.
It could be.
There was. It was like a couple weeks ago when Kate and Bailey were over here. Like the spider came down and like just like landed on Kate, and like Bailey just started like flipping shit. Like just
Bailey
going,
did?
Yeah, like crazy. She's like, I can't see spiders. I was like, really?
That sounds about right.
And Kate likes spiders, so it's like not a big deal.
Dude, there's a giant one that like stays in my shower. So every time I take a shower, I just look out and was like, "You're still here."
Well, like we were motioning in the garage the other day and there was a daddy long leg pulling up my leg. I was like, what, you need a ride? And I just walked across the garage and like got off and just continued on the ride. It's funny, like with all the moths and everything, Mikhail's not a bug fan. So especially every time we open the sliding door, and moths just, well, I figured out, so remember on that door, that bottom part was rotted?
Mm-hmm.
It's worse now. There's a big old hole where all the bugs are getting in. So that's where all the moths are coming in. So when we open that door, where they're hiding the crack where they just disperse. So she goes over there, like, pulls it open really quick and backs up.
Run
and
away!
then they just all fucking...
Run away!
It's all, I forgot to call them. I had to call them, like, I know you guys tried to patch this once. It's pretty evident. It's time for a new door. This thing is bad. I had to nail the gutter back onto the side of the house.
Work for us, please. Work for us, boys.
They must be together.
Could
Yeah,
be.
that was a second apart. No, 100th of a second apart.
So Honey Beater would be Charles, and then Can Bread Lindsay. No.
No.
I'll call you Big.
Big Buddha.
Oh, is it Buddha or Buddha?
Buddha.
Is that how you spell Buddha?
I believe that's how you spell Buddha.
Butter.
I thought it was Buddha.
Think of butter. Like as in butter, but like in butter.
Doesn't Buddha have an H in it?
It does. Hey Siri, how do you spell Buddha?
Buddha.
B-U-D-D-H-A.
So, Buddha the Hall.
Buddha.
I am a Buddha the Hall.
He was excited for like the first like 2 seconds. He's all no.
What did
Boo
you say?
boo.
You had to do what?
To get pissed and then come back, so that means he won't come back for the rest of the night?
It's possible. Who knows?
Good.
He always shows up like at the very end. He's all hammered, which I guess is fair because we get hammered during it. So
On
it's,
the song.
No.
Can't.
We're professionals.
especially not now with the fucking like
Work
breakdown.
green shorts. I want to see you.
What?
This guy's got it for you, dude. Guy in cream shorts, I want to see your ass.
Oh, what if Honey Beater is a lesbian?
Apparently you need an OnlyFans.
Huh?
You
An
need a-
OnlyFans? I need an OnlyFans?
You should do it.
No.
Why?
Because I'm not that
If
like.
you're into micro penis and a flat ass, my page is the page for you.
I think it'd be funny if you did it. I'm just gonna say, like,
It would be really funny.
it'd be really funny.
Just pose around your truck. You'll get a following. It'll be a weird following. But
Should I make a calendar?
That would be hilarious.
Just like another Seth. We can market that, I'm sure.
God. Just me around my truck wearing different
It just
things.
gets to the point where like we're being able to like, get a merch store and shit going. That's gonna have to be an item. It's a Seth calendar.
The calendar set.
I'm gay now. Give me that ass, boy.
We're just gonna tease you all night if that's the case.
Hashtag micro flat
Yeah.
ass.
Why?
Yeah, micro flat ass.
Tiny little butt cheeks.
Fucking Dan over here. Got all the jokes tonight.
Drop it low.
I'm actually like, kind of tired because I
low.
only slept like 2 hours last night.
You are tired?
A little bit. Nothing crazy.
What? I went to bed.
I went to
kinda
bed at a
early.
responsible hour.
1 a.m.
I think.
I don't remember what time you guys like got off the chat. I got the chat. Well, it was like 12:30
So,
when I got the chat.
I got off and Jack wanted to stay on for another hour, like she does anyways, because we go to bed at the same time. He's just an hour ahead of us.
Behind us.
So twerk then.
And then,
Don't know how to twerk.
yeah, so we're trying to get this baby wolf thing going, but
Make me babies.
I killed my wolf. I got stuck on the side of a cliff, and there was no way to get down. I didn't have any raw meat on me. He was out of raw meat, so we couldn't heal.
Aww.
So I was just standing there, just like kind of waiting to see what I could do. If like Jack could meet me somewhere and like throw meat off the cliff and I could catch it or something. And all of a sudden my wolf just starts sliding. Like, no, 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 and he fell and fucking died. And then I was stuck on the beach with this poisonous little fucking dinosaur that kept just knocking me out. He wouldn't kill me. He would knock me out, then I'd wake back up and run away for 5 seconds, and he'd knock me out again.
Huh.
No.
About to boot some people.
Yeah.
They're not entertaining us. That's stupid.
And then
Point of the chat's supposed to
Just
entertain us.
bring back hashtag butt chug.
no. but it worked out because then I got us birds instead. The only problem with that map is there isn't.
You got birds?
Oh, there's flyers, yeah.
No, I know. How did you get a flyer?
I just found a low level one and knocked it out.
You're mine now.
The thing about a bird, like, unless you plan on fighting with it, it doesn't need to be a high level.
Yeah.
All I do is, like, air transportation because I don't want to be on the ground because everything wants to fucking kill you.
Things like that.
Because, like, I'll just go and it's great for, like, mining or harvesting a lot of material. You just land in a forest, put trees, get them in the bird, and come back with, like, 600 wood, which would take forever on foot or with a wolf.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can pick things up. I got the big bird.
Do you have a turbine on the back of yours to go super fast?
Not yet. Jack's as fast as mine. I got Jack a pteranodon. Well, I originally got me a pteranodon, and then I either got knocked off or just I got booted off the bird. Bird's way up in the air. I just left the bird and died. But once you die, it stops following you. So it was stuck up in the fucking air. I was like, great. So I have to get another bird so I can get that bird back.
What?
That's a lot of crap, dude.
Yeah, it'd be an expensive 8-ball for sure, just like down the patch. Ripping hard.
You just snow cap it at that point.
Just be national before. It's fine.
That's what the Roomba's for.
Yeah, I ran it up earlier.
And you've got 3 of them. Figure it out.
It is kind of silly that there's 2 people living in this house. There's more Roombas than people.
Huh?
There's more Roombas than people.
There's more technology in this house than humans.
Well, I mean,
like outside of TVs, like robots.
I mean, we have more TVs than people too, so there's that.
You have 2.
You've got more.
I have 2. He's got 1.
You've got 2 there. You got 1 there.
Where's your
He's got-
second TV?
The TV that we use outside.
It's in the,
Oh, yeah. That piece of shit one. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's just old at this point.
It served its purpose.
It still works. It's perfect for outside, honestly. Like real good.
Well, I think there's 3 at my house. Then there's like 4 at my parents' house. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We've got 3. We just got 2 on my desk and 1 downstairs, and that's it. We had 1 in the garage, but I sold it.
Get that money.
It was an old school
Burn.
TV that still had a DVD player built into the side. And now I have We didn't use the TV anyways. It was sitting in a box outside because we were going to see if Michaela's brother, who's now at CSU, wanted it for his dorm or whatever. And they never responded. So, okay, I'm selling it. So it's sitting in the garage.
Yeah, you don't fucking need it.
Yeah.
See, I got that Blu-ray in my movie.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I bought it.
Ooh, I didn't know if you got it yet. We need to watch it.
Is that Kung Fury?
No.
Damn.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, Kung Fury on YouTube.
It's only 30 minutes of your life. That's the best 30 minutes of your life.
Oh,
That and Bash Bros is the jam. Those two right there are the best like shorts that I've seen ever, to be honest. Like they're so funny. Bash Bros is like one of the funniest things ever. To go along with the album too is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's bash, let's monster bash.
No, they're done well. And then Kung Fury #2 is coming out, right?
Yeah, it was in production last fall, so I'm guessing this fall will be out.
It was like a silly Kung Fu movie or what?
Yeah, so it was a ad. They made it for an ad for this like One Touch game that like never really went anywhere because it was kind of shit. But like the short is really funny. It's made by Andy Sandberg's brother. So it's got like other people from like Lonely Island in it, and it has like David Hasselhoff's in it, and like.
Oh, and
yeah.
you remember that sticker that I showed? You're like, that's a little aggressive. That's from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like right at the beginning when the...
For some reason, I mean, I know the different movies, but every time I hear you guys say Kung Fury, I think of Kung Pao. Do you remember that movie?
That's so fucking great.
And then the tongue out of tongue?
Yeah.
What's the one that I'm thinking of that was like...
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to think of this one. Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Oh, I love Kung Fu Hustle. It's so fun.
Liz, I watched the first episode of Space Force today.
Did you get a new Roomba?
Yeah, I did.
The other one's in the dryer room.
Oh, okay.
This one, it was like I was looking at ones like mopped, and that one also has a mop attachment, and it was $100 off.
Oh, dope.
And it's really quiet, actually, like super quiet.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of Space Force. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it gets worse. Or, like, it gets worse.
I
I think, it's a mediocre show. I was laughing my ass off. I can't spoil it for you, God damn it.
I'm not gonna watch it, so I've heard it's not great.
Earmuffs.
I think it's pretty funny, and do they explain why the chick who plays Phoebe is in jail?
No. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like it. It was like, you never fucking figure out why she's in jail.
It's really funny. But you could tell that I think she might have been thinking about all from the security guard she was very fond of.
Just wait and see.
Did they tell that?
Just wait and see.
'Cause
You have to wait until the last episode to figure that out, but just wait
it's
and
just
see.
really funny because they had that first conversation in there where he goes to see her, and that's when you find out she's in jail. And so, well, if you need, companionship, do your own thing. And she like keeps talking really positively about this one chick, and then she makes a comment that's like, okay, you guys are more than just prisoner control. Like, you got something going on. He's not catching onto it at all.
I mean, he has funny parts in the show, but a lot of it's just kind of.
It was just like, I think it's.
I think
hilarious.
everyone's just expecting like another like Office scenario.
I like Steve Carell's type of comedy. It's really funny. Like the end of the first episode where they finally get the satellite into fucking space, and then the last thing you see is China's massive satellite come over and clip the fucking little American satellite's wings. Motherfucker! And then the episode ends. And that's how the second one starts with that same scene.
I like actually the beginning of the episode when when he was in the gas station. You're having lunch today. I was like, what lunch?
What watch? The new base over there. What base?
And he
then
drives to the
He
base.
pulls up to the base like there's a guy in the trunk holding on to the launch. That's so funny.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Oh yeah, he goes in 5 minutes of undisturbed silence.
And he goes and sings the Pina
Kokomo song.
Yeah, the Kokomo song. He starts dancing to
Just
it.
staring out the window, and it's like starts quiet, and so he's talking to himself, and then it like turns on the full fucking blast. He just goes for it. Which is super random and funny. I just think it's hilarious. And there's some pretty funny like actors in it too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The cast is great. I think it's
Like it started really, really funny, but then it kind of like mellowed out. But there's some funny parts. Keep watching it. It's
It's
good
just
show.
shitty secretary. Oh, fuck, Tony's waiting for you. You told me not to say anything. Yeah, I see that.
So yeah, Aruba, Jamaica, the Coco.
I love that fucking song.
Up to Daisy.
Yeah, these Mike's Herds go down pretty quick.
Yeah, they do. I'm trying to.
I remember I think it was like
Trying to not, but.
it was Nikki G's birthday years ago, and we were like years. And this is like 12 years ago. I think it was before like everybody was of age. But we had this like Jack was around, like we were just having this big party, and we went and bought I bought probably 7 or 8 12 packs of Mike's, and like a few 6-pack, a few 12 packs of fucking other beers and things like that, and the Mike's were gone immediately.
Oh, yeah, it tastes good.
Yeah.
I wanted to get you an ice, but we didn't.
It is what it is.
Because you'd have to buy the 6-pack of the small ones, or the 750. What the fuck it is. Not a 750, that'd be huge, but it's a big bottle.
I'm pretty sure it's 750. It's either or a liter, one of the two.
No, a 7. No way.
It's not a 750, that's a small bottle of wine.
It's maybe like a half a liter.
I don't really know.
It
What
might be a
size it
liter.
is.
No, like half of 42 ounces.
Well, a 750 is smaller than a liter. 750 isn't big.
It's a bottle of wine.
Yeah, but it's not that big. To chug a fucking ice out of, not that big.
Okay, now some science experiments. Let's go to the liquor store.
Pretty sure you could chug.
We need 8 wine glasses.
Yeah, did you see under those mixers we were talking about, those little 4-packs? You see down below, the big old whistle jugs of wine there? That's kind of cool. I like those jugs.
Well, I have the one of the black and tan that fucking Avery bought a while back.
Oh, it's the muddy.
Yeah, I still have the
Those
bottle.
are cool. I like those bottles.
Yeah, they're pretty
There's
rad.
the mud.
Mudslide or something?
No, it's the Mississippi mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Every time I see a bottle like that,
But
I
the
just think of
bottle's
a
cool
moonshiner
like
that
this.
does this, and then the old school kind of drink out of those bottles,
Oh, yeah.
and then and then you hear a ting.
Yeah. So in Sterling, I don't know if they're still open or not, there was this really good Mexican restaurant that operated out of the basement of the church. Which was really funny.
It's totally food.
Because it was upstairs, and in the basement of the church was a Mexican restaurant that served alcohol and everything under the church.
Interesting.
And that was a beverage option.
Weird.
It was fucking awesome. But that's
I'm not a big black and tan fan, though. I think they're pretty
It
gross.
wasn't great. I got it for the jar. That's cool.
Yeah, the jar is super rad,
I'm
but
surprised you haven't cut the label off and just kept the jar.
The label's kind of cool too.
And
It's
did you
got
wash it out? Or is it
I
going to
don't
smell like
fucking remember.
shit?
Open it up, find
Open it
out.
up. Stouts don't smell that bad. That's not a stout. though.
Old stout? Has it been sitting here? Nope, you didn't wash it
It wasn't that bad. You weren't completely disgusted by it.
out.
I was like, I don't remember what I did. I was probably hammered when I dumped it
Remember
out.
last time I cooked, usually when I do brats, I'll put them in beer or something. Just fry them that way with some beer. And once I tried it with a porter, it turned the fucking brats black and syrupy. They were good. The flavors, I used, what was it? 1554 from New Belgium. It's got chocolate coffee. So it was really good, but it turned them black, and the pan was black and syrupy. And when you reduce that beer, it turns into molasses.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
sugary.
just use shitty beers.
Shitty beer is like the best I cook with, to be honest.
Well, yeah, usually I would use just like a nice light beer, a PBR, Bud Light, fucking whatever. I wanted to try with like a nicer beer to see what happened, and it tasted great, but the mess it left behind. But the light beer will just evaporate.
Well, that's why you cook them on a grill, and then you get like the real like bratwurst.
Like the char?
Yeah, the char, and then like just like the good skin texture of it.
When you cook them just right, and the skin's like super tight, so as soon as you bite into it, it just like explodes.
Crisp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I had one on. I was doing some on the fucking green mountain I've got. I wanted to just go test the temperature once. I put the probe in it. Fucking went off. The thing almost split itself in half with how much pressure was built up inside the thing in the casing.
But it's all
Nice
about the
spray.
crisp and juiciness coming out of the brat. It's just like you get that
Yeah, that
crisp,
nice crunch,
and then
it's nice and juicy on the inside.
yeah. I was gonna explain it differently, but it was gonna sound really bad.
Go for it.
And then you get a shot of like juice.
That wasn't
That
any
was
worse.
bad.
Like, that wasn't, like, bad at all. Like, what are you talking about here? Like, what?
So funny.
Apparently that should have been the theme.
Kokomo.
I can't stand the song whatsoever.
I love that song. It's such a great song.
It was like when the Muppets did it fucking years and years ago.
I mean, that dates you, man. I have never seen the Muppets do it.
I mean, I guess both of you are young, like, just young enough that Muppets were pretty much done when you guys were coming through.
Oh no, we were also just talking about how old I was at the McDonald's drive-thru. We're sitting there talking about. So Jack on Discord, he posted that stream mixer. I don't know if you saw it. It was like
It was like a
Oh,
podcast
yeah,
mixer,
yeah.
yeah. So it was, but and he's like, it's really cool because it like runs off batteries. So you like charge it in or you plug it in to charge it, and you can keep it on your desk, and you don't have to plug it in. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, fuck, how many double A's does that take?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is not really what you're going for here at all.
No, something that big would be like D batteries.
Well, the bottom was like, what? Well, it'd probably be C's actually, not double A's. The old
Shit, my Nerf
flashlights.
gun run off of C's. I need to fucking order some rechargeables for that. now that I think
The old
about it.
flashlights that had like 4 D batteries on them.
Those things were
It was a-
good weapons.
Yeah, it was
you
a
like
flashlight
flip,
and an assault weapon.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool with the LED fucking conversions.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
convert them out.
Yeah.
They take different batteries or no?
I mean, you could get battery packs for them instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, instead of just running fucking D batteries that are trash the next time you need to fucking use it because
Yeah.
they're trash. Garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Okay. You're just all about the fucking references tonight, apparently. All the references.
Oh, you gotta do it right. Giggity, 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 giggity. You.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pretty mild night.
It's good.
It's alright.
I woke up this morning. Yeah, so I called in. They didn't fucking call me back. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna lay in bed. And I woke up at like 8:30 and was like, I'll call my dad, see what's going on. Oh, we had a meeting this morning, but they just left. I was like, no, I didn't call me. I was like, I don't want to call Charlie again. So I went back to bed, and I woke up at like 12:30. It was nice.
Nice. That'd be great. I was kind of me yesterday, but I went to sleep at like 4 in the morning. I was sleeping good, like when my alarms went off at like 7:30. I was like, fuck it. I think I got out of bed at like 1 yesterday. I was like, that's a pretty nice perk of the way the job is working now. Like, pretty nice perk.
Work when you're awake and sleep when you want to?
Yeah.
Have you gotten a new job or no?
Not yet.
Kind of a hard market for that right now.
Yeah, I'm currently waiting on a call back from Community Auto for a service advisor position. So,
Yeah. You stop working on cars.
yep.
It sucks. I hate it. I'm so glad that I know.
And it would take me back to like the more local independent shop because they've only got like 7 racks. And it's just that smaller community, like their name, community auto shop. So
You probably try to stay in Loveland.
Fort Collins.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they're over off of you know where the Timberland Recycling Center is. Over there by.
It's Prospect and Timberline.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah, between Prospect and Drake. So.
Yeah. Okay.
They seem to be pretty good peeps.
Mm-hmm. They seemed really nice. So.
Oh, at the top of the hill. Right when you cross the railroad tracks, get to the top of the hill, take a right.
Yeah.
That place right there. Okay.
Yep.
As long as it's not shitty ass Big O. Bleh.
No.
Fuck that guy. Jim can go suck all the rocks. I'll put that on wax too. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy. He's a fucking clown. He fucking rips his customers off. He rips his people off. Like he's a piece of work.
I just don't like working for big chains, anyways. Big or small chains. I don't care. I don't know. It's just a different feel.
It's very different. You know, people care about you a lot more.
Mm.
There's a lot more like, you know, again, it's like, oh, we can be friends versus like, oh, you're just my boss or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
This is trash. I mean, I'm pretty lucky where I'm at. Like, most of the people that I work with are pretty rad. I like being around them for the most part. There's still a little churchy scenario that I'm like, but that's all right. Let them do their fucking thing. Let me do my thing as long as I don't fucking like. You need to stop talking weird. Whatever the fuck they're gonna say, you heathen. Wouldn't be the first
heathen.
Wouldn't be the first fucking time. Because I am a heathen. There is that. So it is true. I just love that, like, my great aunt sent me that letter that one time. Like, you need to find Jesus and shit. Like, really? You hid my grandmother for me for fucking years? You can go suck on rocks too, lady.
Did I ever tell you that time that lady tried to convert me? So I was doing Windows. This might have been before I started hanging out with you. I was installing Windows. My boss was like, yo, we're going up to, like, bumfuck nowhere, Wyoming, and we're going to stay up there for, like, 2 or 3 days. I was like, okay. I mean, I got free brownies out of it, so I was good about that. But
It's worth it because I got free brownies.
but it's like I'm doing these windows, and like this lady came out and started talking about Jesus and all of that. I'm like, fuck, okay, but I'm really good at zoning people out and just be like,
Oh, we know.
oh yeah, but like the entire time she was talking to me, I was like, yep, So she thought I was like, oh, you're not Christian, but I can make you Christian. So like she made us brownies on the last day, and then she put them in a bag, and then she put a whole bunch of like pamphlets about Jesus, and then she brought them out. And was like, this one is yours, and she brought. Was like, do you see those in there? Pull one of them out, and then she explained it to me. I was like,
You're like, lady. I remember one
time to go.
when I was working at the shop, we had this one customer. We did tons of work for her. She always did brother stuff, and she was super nice. I'm not like saying anything, but like I was having issues with her car one day where it was just being a problem child. I couldn't figure it out, and like it just took a little while for me like to like really roll through it and be like like. And then once she came in and she was like asking about it, I was like, I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet. And so she's like, come here, and I was like, okay. And like Eric was like sitting there too, and like she's like grasped like both of her hands. She's like, now we're gonna like pray that you like figure. I was like, no, this is not how this works. We're not gonna like pray away the fucking like problem on this fucking car. It doesn't quite work that way. I didn't say anything.
Get into a circle and hold hands.
Yeah, no, that's
before we work on the car.
It's exactly what it was, and I was like, if you only knew how anti-religion that I am. Like, you're still nice. Like, if she was, like, mean about it, I'd be, like, a problem. But as a good Christian, go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about those.
Well, there was, when I was working down in Loveland, that Engel,
Yeah.
there were the owners, super nice brothers, but they always brought religion into work. And it was so awkward because they had like this little just shop meeting at the end of the day. I can't remember what it got into, but they started having an argument about like how believing in God works. Like they both have their own opinions and beliefs.
Yeah.
They started like arguing about them, saying like, "No, you're wrong. This is how it works." And we're all just sitting there like, "Can we go home now?"
That's like the big problem with religion is that like how you should or how you shouldn't take part and
yeah, religion in itself that's what made it a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a relationship with God and have your beliefs, and that's fine. When you start to try to push it on other people,
Oh yeah. Nuh-uh.
like getting together, the whole worship thing, I get it. It's fine when you're with people who believe in the same thing. You guys can do whatever. Don't try to push it onto other people. That's not the point. It's not supposed to be a cult. It's like, that's your belief system, good for you. But when you turn it into this weird cult-like thing, it gets weird.
well, that's what religion is. It's just
Yeah, well,
it's just government recognized fucking
and it was funny
cults.
because now we go to Mill City, which is just. And I remember when I stopped, it's because me and Garrett were raised Catholic, so it's the very, very structured, traditional.
Yeah, heavy-handed.
Stand, kneel, sit, kneel, stand. Fucking everybody waits 40 minutes to get a piece of bread, and just very old school, which is, how my mom was raised, so I get it. But it was just like, it just didn't ever click, it didn't feel right. It's like, it's just weird.
I feel bad in churches. I feel like I'm gonna burn and be like, I'm out of place.
I don't know. My dad was very, very Catholic, like super duper, like altar boy, like whole like
Really?
scenario. Yeah, like
Your dad?
my grandparents were very, very Catholic.
Interesting.
Like super Catholic. It looks good.
Yeah. I want it.
But like they never like really like we never went to like really church or like went with my cousins and stuff like that every once in a while. Like, some like, just kind of went through the deal. Like I know what it is, I know what's going on. But like when
12:21 is now following.
hey, thanks for the follow.
Thanks, Flames.
We appreciate you.
But we're so like when my parents like got like divorced or whatever. Like my dad like thought like the best way to like kind of ditch us for a day was like put us in Sunday school. Which didn't go over well. I grew up in an auto shop.
Weird.
It wasn't great. I had a mouth. I still have a fucking mouth. Like, this is what it is. But one day he, like, forgot to, like, come pick us up after Sunday school. And we didn't go to Mass. Yeah. We didn't go to Mass. We didn't do all that shit. And, this is still, like, me, my brother and sister, we just did whatever the fuck we wanted to do because it was Fort Collins way back in the day. It didn't matter. Like, we go to the mall, like, do whatever. It wasn't a problem. So we're sitting there for like 45 minutes.
What is that in your head?
In your head? Or on? You talking about him? He cut the fucking hillbilly fro.
Yeah, redneck mullet is what I told my mom.
I think it looks great.
I call it more like a
What
redneck.
is it in your hand?
In my
It's
hand.
a hookah.
Oh, it's a hookah.
So
They
it's
smoke
not really
tobacco
redneck.
out of it.
Redneck mullet is like
Okay,
very
so
redundant.
yeah,
Redneck mohawk.
yeah. So more on this. Tom, so like I don't like because it just kind of stops and goes straight down.
You gotta follow
Yeah,
it through a
you
little
follow
bit.
it through all the way
You
down.
want to follow it and taper it slightly towards the back.
Yeah,
I think it looks
You're
fucking
going for
solid,
a
dude.
skunk stripe type of thing.
yeah. So
No,
it's like
you like on the sides, especially if you were to like go straight back with it, it can't just go here and then drop. You've got to taper it down and like make it.
yeah, but then I lose a lot of this poof.
How much poof are you gonna lose from like a half an inch?
Fair.
You guys look beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh,
thank
taco.
We're all like,
Oh, you sound like my mom.
Well, apparently all appreciate it, so.
we all got
Keep giving them compliments away. We like it.
real soft for a second.
Stop it! I'm blushing.
I really need to get C-dubs in this bitch.
Oh, stop.
But you're all the chosen one, Harry.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the sparks.
Rock on, bud. Squall.
Wow.
Is that a kitty in a nest?
No, it's a.
What
are those little cookies?
Macaroons?
Yeah, macaroons. A macaroon kitty.
Maca kitty. Cataroon?
I would go with the cataroon.
Cataroon?
Cataroons?
Cataroon.
Sounds better than Maca kitty.
Mac a kitty. Mac it, bro. Mac it. Mac the kitty.
Ugh.
Gross.
No.
See, I just put it in perspective.
I
Cataroon.
See, that's why it's better.
Make it obvious.
Obvious?
Dude, I'm just like mispronouncing so many
Yeah,
words.
well,
just
that's
on
pretty
purpose.
standard, anyways.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
When it turned that way, like, push the back hair. Oh, no, I can see where it stops. Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
How's your guys' day going so far?
Oh, not bad. Just fucking. I went to work and did my work thing, and
Same.
I guess I went to work. It was here in this chair, but
I went to work, did the work thing, then I'm here doing the drinking thing.
I went and got my boat detox today.
oh, they did put it in that other lake.
Your boat does drugs?
Yeah. But yeah, they put in. My dad wanted to solder the seal back onto it. I was like, I don't think so
No,
because they're
just-
gonna see that. They're gonna see that, and then we're gonna get screwed over.
Yeah. It's
So
not
I'll just go sit in line and all that kind of shit. It starts fucking raining as soon as I need to get out of my car, and then it starts hailing while we're sitting in the boat, letting it run and idle. So I'm like crouched underneath the front window. My ass is getting wet, but my head's all right. I was like, this sucks.
Well, it was funny how we were back when I hung out with my
Your
Thank you
dad
again
would
for the
want to
100.
just solder that shit. Like
Huh?
your dad would just want to solder this shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
you know, it worked. They just get all weird about it.
I mean, it's free to go get it desanitized. Or
It was free.
It was free. Yeah,
we
you
talked
just
about that. We
yeah.
didn't know if it was or not.
hmm But yeah, it's free, but you just have to wait in line. There was 2 in front of me, so it was like, fuck it.
You know, when I hung out with that birthday friend group, we would go out on Dustin's pontoon boat a lot. We went to Carter Lake one day, and you know how you
People
go
die in
through.
Carter. I don't go to Carter. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, you know they'll go through, they'll inspect your boat, blah blah blah, do it before you get in. They go like, oh yep, no, you're good to go. And then we, you know how most pontoons have just like maybe a hole or two to drain or whatever in the pontoon sometimes, depending on how the pontoon is designed, the actual pontoon itself. This thing looked like it had been drilled into several times. Because we get out and it's on the trailer, and this thing's just fucking fountaining water out of the pontoons, like out of the back 2 feet. Fucking holes everywhere. Just spraying out water. And then we passed the guy who did the boat inspection, and just kind of looking, he's like, and we drive by and just spraying water out. He's like, I missed those holes. So then he went back and he just fired up his welder and just fucking poked the holes really quick. But it's so funny, the look on that inspector's face is like, I missed that. I wasn't there that one day, but they did. They got the pontoon underwater. There's so many people on it. They had like 25 people in like a standard pontoon boat. And so they scienced it, and they all stood on the nose and started to fucking dive underwater. It's so funny. Like if they stayed spread out, it was fine. It just sat low. They all congregated to the front and just started to dip, and the deck went underwater, and they all started scattering and jumping off.
We're sinking.
Like one of the only days
That'd be a crazy way to sink a boat. It's just having too many people on it. That'd be a pretty
Oh,
wild
that was the
scenario.
day when I passed out at my own party. At my mom's old house.
I think I was there. Did
You were.
Tanner
You
go?
guys, no, you guys came into. It was you and David. I think you guys came into the room, and I was passed out in the bed.
No, it was me and Travis. Tanner.
Was it you and Tanner?
Yeah, me
oh,
and
yeah, it was
Tanner.
you and Tanner.
Because we got there, we left. We were like, oh, we need some favors of the party
The
sort.
party hairs.
Yeah.
And then we left and we came back and we were like, where's Travis? Well, we went downstairs like, is Travis here? No, he's passed out. I was like, let's go fuck with him.
Well, that's when I had a whole. It was birthday days, so I was day drinking all day, and then I went back to their house and birthday, and they were gonna go on the boat. I was like, no, I'm hosting a house party. I have to go pick up a keg and get to the house and get ready for it. And then I passed out behind his house in my car because I was just fucked. Like just day drinking a lot. So I just had to take a nap and then I wake up and I was like, oh, I gotta get the keg and get back to the house. So the keg, whatever. Have a couple more drinks. I'm just trying to take it easy because I'm already pretty fucked up. And then they start bringing out the weed, and they're doing dabs. I was like, "You fucking kids."
Wasn't
don't
that
know
for
shit.
Garrett's graduation?
No, it was just a random party we threw while my mom was away.
Okay.
And they pull out the dabs, and I hadn't smoked in a while, but they're doing these little dabs. I was like, "Fucking watch this!" And I rolled like a 1-inch snake, and just fucking roasted it. And that's when I went and passed out.
I just showed you up. Goodbye, guys.
You losers! I want them back.
I'm out.
Got that whole twisted scenario rolling.
Yeah, and I passed out at like 9 or 10 o'clock at my own house party that I threw.
I'm just throwing parties. Just throw huge parties. Like, my parents obviously did not give a shit the way that your guys' parents did. Because, again, I threw it in our shop. Like, and they're like, cool, whatever. As long as it's cleaned up by tomorrow, we don't give a fuck.
My parents didn't care as long as like nothing was stolen or broken. So.
That was a long ass piss, bro.
Yeah.
Well, like, did you piss over yourself or is that from a shower?
It's
You had a cold shower?
uncontrollable, dude. It just.
No, this is piss. It's all piss.
He does a recirculating shower.
That explains a lot.
Furia, it gets rid of all the infections.
I mean, you're not wrong.
They use it to
I had a
clean the
buddy in
air from
hockey that
diesel,
pissed
so why
on
can't
his
it be good
feet,
for my
and
skin?
he never got warts. Everybody else got warts on their feet.
But you pee in the shower, for sure.
Oh yeah. Do women pee in the shower?
Some do.
I don't see how people think it's disgusting. I pee in the shower all the time.
Well,
like I
when
will go
we
take
did
a
it-
shower and like.
Unless you're aiming your dick at your leg, it's not going to run down you.
Oh exactly.
So,
You just
I
pee
did
into the
that
floor and it's fine. Like when a
in
girl
my
pees, I'm
sister
assuming.
in high school.
It has pressure.
Literally, like, was like.
Yeah, but I
in the
guess
shower.
I guess they could
Every
squat
time
in a
I
little
turned
bit
it on,
and
it
just.
smells like piss. I was like, no, and she's like, okay, well, that's just weird. And I was like, I totally pee in the shower every morning.
Pee in the shower all the time.
Fuck yeah, man.
Again, it's good for athlete's foot and things like that. So
I've contemplated a shit or two. Who's the judge?
I have
Okay.
contemplated.
Okay,
it.
what would you do? What would you do? Oh, okay, what would you do if you shat in the
It depends. It depends on
Would
the
you
kind
like
of shit, though.
cup it and put it in the toilet, or would you shit and
Or
then
waffle stuff.
Like, what kind of.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of depends on the shit, though.
Because
Well-
most of the time, that's like a leaker.
Okay.
You just go, ooh.
Ideally, I would waffle stomp it, but with the
Wash
plumbing in our place, I'd probably be better off just cupping it and putting it in the toilet. I don't need to make that service call. Yeah, our tub won't fucking drain.
That's you just get the bottle of drain out and you just do
You
it
gotta
yourself.
keep in mind this house was built, or this condo was built in '72, so they've still got the very sensitive piping that Drano will eat through. There's already
Ice piping and
on
stuff,
the
or-
on the side when you go up the stairs. There's a wall right there, and the shower's on the other side. You already see where they cut out a patch because there was a leak. So instead of doing it the right way, they cut through the opposite side of the fucking wall and fixed the leak.
Well, that's not wrong necessarily, but
They just patched it
They
for
just
me.
patched it like shit.
the thing is, it's always just like Fernco, PVC, hub on to fucking clay or whatever it is, hub on to
You lost me
whatever
at
it is.
Fernco.
Fernco's a rubber thing you can attach, like in cars, a little 5/32 hex nut thing that you attach all
Oh, so
air
a
I don't
to.
think I've
strap,
touched
strap.
anything standard on a car in a while.
like a hose clamp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rubber, attaches pipes.
There you go.
Oh, like an intercooler boot.
Yeah, but like in the industry, they don't just call them, oh, that's an intercooler boot. Because, like,
That'd be fair.
I need an intercooler boot for my shower.
the main company, like Kleenex, is a tissue paper.
Can you imagine if you modified your house like that, like you would modify a car? Like, yeah, I put a turbo on the water system. I got sick pressure now. Just fucking shooting water out like
They actually
crazy.
make hitters that do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
The shitty ass hot water heaters like ours, like they make like expansion tanks and then recirc tanks that just like build pressure.
Yeah, it's
Doing
for like
the
when you
shower
have like
right now
sump
for
pumps and
people
stuff like
that,
that for you have well
They
water.
didn't want low pressure, so they put two valves in and two simultaneously.
Certain
Like it still just like pisses on us, and I was like,
What do you want? You
The
want a
new-
pressure washer to
well,
clean
no,
yourself?
the thing is, it's like it's the new
Yeah,
water
the rare skim's
regulations.
gotta
that are
go.
like, we don't like it, and it was like, so this is the regulator. I I can't do this for you as a contractor, but if you take an 1/8" drill bit, just go right here. But I can't do that for you.
I can't do this for you, but here's how you do it. I've done that for a customer.
Water pressure is fucking amazing. That was a good call. And I'm like, no. What are you talking about?
I've done that for as a professional for a reputable shop. I can't tell you, or I can't repair your vehicle this way, but I can tell you how to do it.
Nick and I have never done this with my exhaust system. But if you take the catalytic converter out and you cut it in half and you take everything out of the guts and then you just it passes inspection, but it's a straight catback and you gain about 10% power and gas mileage.
Make sure you say you didn't do it, because I'm sure the Department of Health is watching this, looking for people who are cheating their emissions.
Oh, my favorite thing to do was actually shovel pipes through. So you get a pipe that was just smaller,
pipe out?
and then just hammer it through all the way.
Yeah.
So here's my argument with that. Like, I don't coal roll. My shit's super efficient. It runs clean. It actually runs cleaner getting the 10% more gas mileage and power than it would be if you pushed it through a filter that's not designed for carbon and diesel, because a muffler's for gas engines, so cats are not made for a diesel. I mean, the DFT system now seems to be a better solution if you want to throw
So the only reason why, if you're tuning out the fuel, catalytic converter is probably fine, not as good to get rid of or whatever. But the reality is, when you're making so much power and you're putting the proper amount of fuel into it, it's gonna make carbon monoxide regardless.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what's the loss? Like, that's what I noticed. Like, I got 2 miles better.
The loss is, you got to think about how much less smog we have in the world than we used to in the 70s and 60s.
Well, I'm saying I get 2 miles better a gallon, and I save.
But
this
the
much
smog is much worse than the mileage, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's much worse for society as a whole.
I'm reading a book about that right now.
Think of pictures
the
back in the day,
the greater
60s.
horsepower is nice and all, but
but
the
you look
smog
like
is a
the
problem.
Industrial Revolution, and every city had, because
Smog.
coal was the thing. It was so much dirtier.
Yeah, I just think pictures back in the day of Los Angeles and shit,
Oh, yeah.
and it was just
Disgusting.
dark, and you couldn't see the sky, and it was just that
Like a
brown
permanent
We
haze.
have 10 times more now, though.
No, there's not. It's
No,
less.
it's less.
It's actually
No, we have 10 times more vehicles.
Yeah, I know, but there's
Right,
so much
so
less
if you
smog.
didn't regulate what was coming out of the tailpipe, it'd be so much
No, I
worse.
think that, I'm all for regulation. I'm not saying that. I guess what I'm saying is that at some point, though, we put a Band-Aid on a gas motor and transfer it to
Well,
diesel.
catalytic converters have gotten
Maybe-
significantly better in general.
And you also
Because
have to keep in
a
mind, they're
catalytic
not.
converters made for
There's-
gasoline
It's-
combustion, right?
There's also specific
But a
diesel
DFT,
oxidation catalysts.
yeah,
they're
DFT is
completely
It's not a
different.
fireball model. It's
different
Mike's
system,
hard strawberry lemonade on
That's
this one.
that's a urea injection, and it burns a way
What's up, Tanner?
different system, correct?
Yeah, I don't really like the
But it
urea
usually
thing.
burns cleaner without it.
The byproduct from burning that shit's pretty aggressive, but then it gets filtered out, so it doesn't really make sense.
There's a lot of reason behind running down smog, and people will say the fucking soot, shit that's not harmful, but it is because it's in the fucking air. So the idea is when you're breathing it in, and people overall,
That
There's
fucking
particles
spider?
in the air, dude.
what?
I thought I got a text.
It's
You did get a
that's like saying the
No, you seriously have a text.
fucking cotton in the air from all these cottonwoods isn't bad. Like,
It is bad for
I
you.
will lie to you all day long and say that, but dude, whatever. I come to
Yeah, but you gotta think. You're thinking of one car. Now times that
No,
by
I'm talking
millions.
trees and stuff. They emit pollen and stuff, and
Yeah, but
smash
that's-
a fucking pine tree.
But a
You
natural
breathe that in.
scenario versus carbon is very different.
Yeah, natural pollen versus synthetic pollution.
I'm just talking particulates in the air.
Yeah,
On an
And
organism
all
that-
of them
But
add
one is
to
a
it.
natural
One-
organic
and one is
particle
also
in air.
much larger than the other one. So like diesel particulates are much smaller, and they dig into your fucking organs.
Okay.
It's like a piece of sand versus a rock.
And
Yeah.
if you're talking about allergies, I mean, in third world countries, allergies aren't a thing.
Yes, they are.
No, our bodies are
when
so
you live on a trash
no,
pile and you burn
anatomy
down
classes. Anatomy classes. No, our bodies are so bored with not fighting off organisms and shit like that from what they drink and stuff.
I I know, but allergies are still a problem.
Yeah, but
They
when
just
you're
don't acknowledge it
riding
the
for,
same
like,
way because our lives are
your
easier.
next meal and to make sure your trash
Yeah,
out
it's-
home
it's
doesn't
a very
fall down
different
the dump. I don't think
scenario.
you're worried about your fucking Metamucix and all that.
Yeah, like it's a much different scenario that you're worried about. It's still a problem. It's just they don't perceive it the same problem that we have it as. Oh, my life sucks dick for 2 weeks.
Oh, my
Versus,
life
like-
sucks dicks for like half a
Dude,
year.
Yeah. Versus like theirs, we're like it just sucks always.
Which
And-
means it eventually just becomes normal. Doesn't it?
yeah.
Nick said this a couple times. Like every time I bitch and complain, like, dude, you live in the most privileged time in history.
Yeah.
You're the most privileged color. You're a male.
Oh
That's
my
false.
god, that's fucking
That's
false.
false.
No, that's false.
That is
dude.
false. That is completely false.
Well,
You
okay.
can go
what-
get like a darker tan.
Asians
and
are the
live-
richest ethnicity.
You can go get a darker tan and live in the South for fucking 1
You
week.
hopped off a Mixer right when we started, Mike. You posted on Mixer, and it was right. It was like literally 30 seconds later it started the stream. That's why if you go back through the chats, it's there.
Richest time in history.
No, so the thing
Greatest
is,
time to be a white male.
It's-
don't give a fuck what you
it's
say.
honestly-
if you don't get that, then sorry, but like that's.
it's
white
honestly
privilege,
one of the
bro.
best times to be a person alive. Period. Even
And
in
a
these
white male's
situations.
the best.
it is.
I'd rather be Asian. I'd probably be smarter, have more money, and don't give a fuck.
But you're not smarter because of that.
They
You
made a
really know
movie
that.
called
You're
Crazy
not just
Rich
smarter because
Asians.
you're Asian,
They
dude.
are proud of it, and no one cares.
But you're not just rich or smart because you're Asian, dude.
There's a lot of them. Because there's
So yeah, this is where you're wrong.
So you're
for
just
sure.
big and ugly because
Without
you're
question.
Samoan?
So why lemonade?
no.
Because we're
Yeah,
drinking
you're just big.
Mike's lemonade. Mike.
I'm going off what Nick told me. One
No,
time.
it definitely is the best time in history to live because the thing is with all these problems we do still currently deal with, we're allowing it to move forward and to go forward with these problems and fix these issues versus just sit back and I'm a white male, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That shouldn't have never been the case ever. We shouldn't have been like all these people like.
Right,
You
yeah, but
talk
like
like
my grandpa, white male, dude, that was 1936. 25 born, 36 graduate, like 18. He was a fucking officer in the military in 39, went to France. The dude did 2 tours in France as like a highly educated dude, became a lawyer, became a judge, had a good life. But when he talks to you about his stories, like none of us have had to even imagine
Yeah, it
what a
wasn't-
World War II
Or the Dust Bowl, he
situation
went through that
would
scenario.
have been like the Great Depression. Like that's
Yeah.
where my family's money came from. Like very good investments during the Great Depression,
Would you toss with those tongs?
helping out families that, in other words, would have like, here's this thing, like he owns all this property.
Failure.
You either fucking kick these people out and someone loots all your property, or you let people live.
Really, like,
minorities live
not
in
even
their homes.
200 years ago, like, just being in, like, a town, bandits just come through and just tear up the town, and there was no repercussions for that.
Like
So,
my
like, this is
dad.
why this is the best time for anybody to live. Now, is there still progress we can be made?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, my dad's generation, like, the boys of 67, dude, Vietnam, like, that was a brutal time to not know whether you were going to go do this or this. You could get shipped anywhere. You'd be in Da Nang tomorrow, no matter what, just off your lottery.
Yeah, Mike.
Shut up, Seth.
Education didn't actually do that. Like, nowadays, like, we give people the option if they want to serve. We do all that. Like, it's grossly different, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, but we're not in a time of war, so you're talking
Dude,
about
we've been
like
in the
before.
longest war in our
Okay,
history.
but it's not a world war. World War One, World War Two? It was drafted. They forced a draft.
But that's a draft is different than a war, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, if a big fucking war breaks out, they're gonna bring the draft back 100 fucking %.
No, I don't know if we'd ever do that again. I think that was what.
If
we
another
learned
World
from.
War breaks out, and
It's
they
gonna
don't
be-
have
So here's
enough
the thing,
numbers,
I don't even know if they actually like drafted in World War One. I'd have to look it up. I think when you get to that level, your country commits so deeply that people were just willing to go.
The thing that we have different versus those times is that our wars are not fought the same way with people.
Yeah.
No, like it.
That's where
But people were willing to
In
go.
my mind,
because
World
it
War
was-
III, if it happens, it's gonna be nuclear and it doesn't fucking matter. You don't need people to press buttons.
Just fucking end it.
See, and I think it's gonna be like very state-driven, like much more like what we're in right now. Like you're gonna have sectors of areas that go rogue, and it's gonna be like more. You move into different fobs, co-ops, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to be that more like gangland, like this people, like we would own, not us, but like we'd own this area, and people would pay to
You're
come
talking
to
about
our
like a
area.
Civil War type of thing.
Much more like the man in the high castle, like you can come through our area if you pay our tariffs.
That is about
But
dimensional
you're gonna have
travel.
to like know that like this guy and this guy are in my gang, and if you don't know how
He
to
doesn't know
move
that,
through our
apparently.
people, you're not gonna move through, dude.
Yeah, so
it's
that
gonna be much
goes
more
towards
like
Civil War stuff. where it's
warlords, no,
citizens
warlords,
against
and paying off fucking people that are in power in small
Man, you-
areas.
You listen to too many books about weird shit.
No, it's either that or it's gonna go full on like power control, dude. Like,
You know what's?
did you see a flyover?
You know what I think is going to happen with all
The
this?
country
Is
can take
it's
over.
not going to go that far. And the
No.
reason for that is because society has moved. While we still have these issues and these problems, society's also moved into like we understand what it can be and have a nicer life for it.
It's just complacent.
It can be. You can say complacency.
It's because it's easy.
Yeah, and that's what's going to be. Is like these things are going to turn into. We're going to still have these wars, but they're going to be more technological warfare, more things like that. I don't think.
it's going to require less manpower.
Yeah, I
For
don't
sure.
think that it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be more like trying to break economies versus actually going to fight and take over places.
Yeah, it's going to be more strategic than like physical war.
Yeah.
So if you ruin your economy, cutting off trade, cutting off supply.
Things like that. And we've already experienced this in the last like 20, 30 years.
Mhm.
And now we've gone in this longest war in history, which is true with this fucking, with the Afghani war and you know, Iran and all this kind of shit. But
We're not
if you
war
notice,
war.
we're also, the world isn't getting destroyed that it used to in like, again, World War II.
It's
in
not a
Korea,
total warfare.
things like
dude.
that. Yeah, it's not the
And
same.
Korea wasn't even close to a total warfare in was Vietnam. That was the first time we flexed major power and weren't able to win. And neither
Yeah.
were the Russians.
And so that's kind of the thing that we're at, and I think that like as it moves on, again, people want to play video games, they want to fucking watch TV, they want to read books, they want to do these things. It'll become more of an economic warfare, things like that, and that's where we currently kind of sit. Because again, the world could come together, obviously, to like kind of like
it's all gonna be
tone it down.
It's like what's happening right now with Corona. Like we're not experiencing large losses in this, but all of a sudden, like beef is more expensive. This is like we are losing people. It has.
Yeah.
What has been the most significant change in your life other than coronavirus?
Absolutely
Like,
nothing.
9/11, dude. That changed fucking
I was
travel.
too young to remember it. We were in
yeah,
elementary
but it
school.
probably
We're
shouldn't
in
have
first
changed
grade.
travel.
Okay, I'm just saying, for me and you, I know you know exactly where you were, because like people talk about that in my like elderly.
Well, we
groups,
were
like
in high school.
Kennedy.
We were old enough
Kennedy,
to
they talk
know.
about Kennedy and
Because
right
you know,
where
like
they
I
were.
would have been 15, you would have been 16.
I can tell you right where I was the second I learned.
I guess I wasn't quite 15, you weren't quite 16, but we were like right
I
there.
was sophomore.
Yeah.
I was 16. I was driving.
You would have been a junior. Because I was a sophomore.
Something
Okay, then I was junior. I can tell you, I was in the lunchroom at Fort Collins High School, and I remember people like, "You fucking hear this?" And I looked at the TV, it was like crazy. And I went to first period, which was history, and my teacher was like, "We're not doing anything today. We're gonna watch the news. This is history. This will change your lives." And I was like,
Yeah, and my thing is like our lives as Americans have been so easy throughout history that that's why it was such a big deal. But like you look at like the London train bombing was basically the same size of a catastrophe, maybe a little less, but pretty close. It was not that far off of it.
400 or something.
Yeah, I think they were closer to like they were a little under 1,000, but as far as like scale wise go, it's pretty similar, and it's not brought up the same way at all, and the travel didn't really change.
Well, I'm just saying that changed. I'm not even saying like whether it was like the same. I mean, we lost 100,000 people at Gettysburg or something like that, or on each side in the Civil War, Civil War. What I'm saying is, for you and our age, that changed. Like, you never flew the same again. And the Corona's done the same for us. Like, you don't go into, like, I was in a store today and it says, like, mask required. And I was like, yeah, so, like, there's all these people. And they were like, so people have gotten, like, combative over the whole mask thing. So it's, like, required. It's a city ordinance.
Yeah.
But we're not enforcing it because, like, once this little girl got punched in the face for telling somebody to put their mask on, we no longer, like, made that the rule. And that's what I'm
Does Jack talk about Scotty D?
Yeah, like, but for Seth and I, we've never flown any different. We were in first grade when 9/11 happened.
Yeah. You guys wouldn't have known any
So-
different.
That has always
So
been
you
the
hadn't
same.
flown since first grade?
Before first grade. They
And
never
if
did.
I did, I maybe probably went to Hawaii at some point. I'm sure I went to California. My mom took me places.
Well, you weren't thinking of that.
So it's free, but I don't know it any different.
Okay, so that's what, like, my parents talk about JFK like that, and it's like, what do you mean? Like, I know exactly where it was. We can, like, remember the 10-minute increment when we learn. Like, it doesn't go away. The
We
Corona
were too
thing
young for that.
is the same thing. Like, it will be one of those things that you never, it changes the projection of your life, and that's what I'm saying, and that's crazy.
Well, the thing is, what we're actually learning from that is it's actually like it's kind of being relaxed and things like that because it's fucking dumb.
Well, no, it's a pandemic, but it's not.
No, not the Corona, like the 9/11 thing. Like as far as like limiting air travel and like this TSA shit and all this garbage, it's doing nothing.
No, it totally did. The thing is, like, it's also like what they're looking for. Like, the last time I went through with the dog sniffing you and everything, like, literally, you're leaving Denver, everybody knows what Colorado's about, and they literally just look at you and the dog looks, and they're like, we're only looking for explosives. And then they just tap you on the butt, and it's like, oh, thank God that quarter of weed ain't getting me busted. You know, like, they're not.
Well, and as all of those tensions ease too, which is stupid and is a very racist fucking scenario.
That's.
Yeah, the weed thing is fucking also dumb as shit.
It is the Black
That
Lives
was a
Matter,
Nixon
like,
thing.
it's
He just
literally
needed
to
something
hold
to
people
blame,
down.
right?
What?
The war on drugs was Nixon, right?
It was before that.
Yeah, it was Reagan, I want to say.
Oh, Reagan, yeah, my bad.
Nixon's before Reagan, but I want to say it was Reagan's wife that did.
No, because they were outlawed in the 50s.
No, and I want to say it's Reagan's wife. Like, she's the one that got fucking nuts. Cause
Well, that's when they started the war on drugs, like the actual,
and it
like.
was a big like cracks of black people's drug.
Well,
but everybody
yeah.
was doing cocaine.
And again,
But crack was black people's drug, and that
I
is the
think-
total racist side of drugs, and it's the same reason, like, marijuana was, like, they used to have a hemp tax. It had to be grown in the country. The declarations written on hemp, like, it was a DuPont oil realized that this is a product that could, like, shut their business down, and so it was better to attack it legislatively
it was
than to fucking
illegal
allow
to-
something like that to produce what it could produce and realize the damage it could do to the industry.
I guess it was earlier, yeah, so Americans' attitudes towards cannabis shifted at the turn of the century, and it was motivated, a lot of it started from around the time of the Mexican Revolution in 1910, but it wasn't fully,
Like every
So,
that
marijuana
fucking
was just
problem.
spelled wrong, which is hilarious. Tax Act of 1937, and it continued to increase into the late 60s. So like,
Yeah, but
yeah,
the
so
fact
like
that-
it started
the
in the
fact that
30s.
it's Schedule 1, like that says everything.
Yeah, it started in the 30s, to, like pump it out and do the thing, and again, it was more towards non-white people.
Yeah, but
And
being a
that's-
Schedule 1, that says everything. Like, why is it like classified as one of the most dangerous drugs?
And again, it's stupid that it is. It's fucking dumb.
It's all about control
Mhm.
and the illusion of
Alcohol.
how dangerous it is, and it's not about any of the things it's actually about.
No, and that's like, you know that. It just like, there's a cloud. Like, I got family from the South that like, when all this started coming through, they were like, I know one cousin was lawyer, and I would protect you under any situation unless it was like weed related. And I was like, you don't understand what marijuana I can do a lot of bad things in life. Getting caught with some weed is like the least
It's nothing.
offensive.
It's fucking
Well,
stupid.
you damaged a bunch of people's lives, and it was like, no. That's like saying giving your niece and nephew fucking skills at a movie theater ruin their lives because sugar is way more fucked up than. Sugar's bad, dude. Like, it's diabetes. It's like something our country faces.
It's the most addictive thing that like you can do. Honestly, it is.
She's a
Like when I was like doing that sugar-free thing a couple years ago, like trying to like get myself like
It's like almost
majority off
impossible,
it. Dude, I was the angriest I've ever been ever. I was so fucking. I don't know if you remember that
How do you
September.
do it, dude? I remember you doing that. It's like everything is sugar. How do you even eat?
Yeah, it was fucking hard. And it is still hard to like kind of sway away from it and do the things. And like, yeah, I dip into it every once in a while, but like I'm not like.
I watch my 6-year-old niece and like sugar comes out and it's fucking funny. Like the shit she'll say, how manipulative she'll get all of a sudden. Like, so I had like 2 Twizzlers, but like I have a third. It won't even fuck me up. Like, no, you're not having a third. You're fucking wired as fuck. No. Like a third would be good for me because the shit she comes up with, I'm like, sugar's a drug. Like, that sounds like somebody way fucked out of their mind, just wants like, hey,
It's a stimulant, it's like all
give
the
me
other
another
things.
bit, yep.
And it makes you feel like shit when you're off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
You get accustomed to the high from it and the rush, and then once
yeah,
you get off
it's
it, you're
exactly
like,
the same. It may not be as. It may not be like.
It might not be as intense as
Yeah.
like hardcore up front, but there is that little like nagging of like.
No, like when I cut it, when I was cutting no sugar like at all, trying to like cut that way before the half marathon, dude, I wanted to fucking murder everybody and everything. I was like smashing keyboards and like I was sitting there at my current job like, bruh, like just fucking not doing well. Like it was bad. Like all I want's a fucking cookie. Like it was just, it was fucking bad. It was
Well,
like.
it doesn't help that the people around you are eating.
Oh, and totally. No, they did like this cookie-like fucking thing, like during it, and I was like, fuck all of you.
You look at
Fuck
like
you.
the
Yeah.
energy drinks and stuff. Like we do a high impact, high pace fucking thing, and it's like everybody like eats lunch, crashes, and then Rockstar, Red Bull, whatever it takes to like get your fucking energy back.
Well, and that's a
up
big
to
thing
go
for
to
me is
work.
when I cut like the daily sodas and the daily candy bars out and that kind of stuff, like getting rid of that, like I don't have that anymore. That crash, I don't have it. It doesn't.
Yeah,
exist.
we all food coma, but my thing is like I see why everybody ends up like jolting back up. It's to get out of that food coma because like the body's made to like process.
I also eased off on how I eat.
But
changed
also
the way
welcome
that I
to
eat.
America because that's what it is. We got to get shit done. Meals are not an important thing. Like in Mexico, you get an hour off of like school just to go home and eat lunch with your family.
No,
We have it so wrong.
In many ways, yeah.
with the roofing crew, I mean, we start at 6:30 and you go, but like whenever food hits, like everybody eats in 15 minutes, and it's like the last 2 times I've done it, like I put my hat back and slept for 30 minutes. Like I like that portion of it. Like,
And that is
we're
still
gonna take
wrong
lunch.
to most of society.
See, I'm like, we're gonna take lunch, like we're chilling. We're gonna work a 14-hour day. But we're totally taking an hour in the middle of the day and not working. And it's not like, we're not lazy, we're not sleeping under the tree getting paid. Like, we're putting a 14-hour day in, but like, yeah, the body needs to shut down, it needs to cool down. Like, it's so hot, you need to get fluids back in you. And fuck you, like, my tacos need to settle, dude. Those empanadas were on point, by the way.
They were fucking good as shit. Yeah. That I would pay money for those again. Those are dang. I mean, she makes good food. Like anytime like tamales, all that shit.
Tamales,
It's so
they're
good.
Shout out Maria Flores.
Yeah, so fucking good. Like every time they're so fucking good.
Yeah.
Those empanadas were so fucking
They
good.
were good, dude. She asked me if she wants like next time. She's like, do you want like the rojos or like she'll do like dulces, like sweet ones. So we might have to try like sweet dessert empanadas.
I'm down. Always, no problem.
Empanadas are just awesome in general.
Next time there was this place in New York. It was called like Empanada Mama, and they had like 130 different empanadas. They were $3 a piece. You're in New York City in Manhattan. They weren't nearly as big, half the size, but
Still $3
you could just,
in
like,
New York's not
choose a
bad.
country, and they'd do like hot and sour, like Chinese.
Oh, that'd be fucking
and
rad.
It was amazing, dude. And like that and sangrias, we had like a good old time at that place. every time we went there, and like that's the cool thing about like.
That's one of the big things. Like
New
I
York
haven't.
City. It's a hole in the wall, dude. It's the size of our laundry room, and it's like the best.
That's one of the things. Like I've never been to New York. And, like I want to go, and like mainly because like again like all like the culture to like clash that's there. Like there's just so many different types of people there, and like the way like the city operates is so weird. So,
Yeah, it fucked me up the first time, dude. Like so busy, like small town kid. You look at people, you nod, and they just look at you like, "Why do you just look at me?"
yeah.
This kid. And like it's so big, and everybody's so busy with their own world. They don't give a shit about anybody. But then like. I got real lost one night in Brooklyn at like 12:30, and like straight up thugs came over to me and like, "Yo, bro, like where are you going?" I'm like I gotta get the R train to Manhattan. They're like, "Well, everybody knows the R doesn't run after midnight." And I was like, "Cool, so I'm getting jacked right now." And they're literally like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, 88th and Orchard, and like. "Oh, dude, we'll just take you there. It's cool. It's like only like a 15-minute ride. We'll jump on the train with you. We'll drop you off." And I'm like, I'm getting fucking jacked. And these like 3 black dudes, like gangbangers, drove me to the doorstep. Like got off the train with me, walked me up, and said, "That's where you're going if you're looking for 88th and Orchard." And I was like, "That's the hotel I'm looking for."
What's up, Noe Time?
And,
What
yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
like it's like that double edge, like no one cares, but then like everybody's actually way more friendly than you think when
Yeah.
you like actually talk to them.
yeah, it's one of those things. As long as you're not like fucking being a shitbag to them, they're like, it's all good. It's all good. I remember like one time we went to, we were in Cleveland, Ohio, racing toy cars. We go to this place called Hot Sauce Williams. Ballin' place, by the way. But this is like 2009. Like
Anyone?
like middle of the recession, like Cleveland's in a rough spot.
I'll get you one. What do you want?
Anything? Cool. Beer?
I mean, those land sharks are pretty chill.
No, sure, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
But yeah, so we go to this place called Hot Sauce Williams. The food is super good there. If you get a chance, fucking go. We roll in there, and it's middle of recession, Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm in there. We walk in there, and all the buildings around this place are fucking boarded up. You know, Cleveland's not having a good time during the recession. Like, it's not a great place.
Cleveland and Cincinnati were both interesting places I've ever been.
Yeah, so like they were having a rough go at this. Like it was a hard time for them. We go in there, and there's a bunch of kids in there, probably like early 20s, late teens, and they see. There's 4 of us. Yeah, there's me, Dan, Brent, and Mark, and we roll in there, and these kids are like way afraid of us because there's 4 white dudes, just like it's dark out, like in the middle of Cleveland, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's like the police." So they all fucking bounce like hard.
Sound of the police.
Yeah, like it was kind of like that scenario, and I don't blame them whatsoever because again, like it's
See the
middle
way
of
the light
winter.
shines off of their forehead.
Yeah. So we roll in there, and food was super good, but they were super afraid of us. And like anybody that we talked to outside of it before going there, with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like, what are you guys gonna do after this? And we're gonna go to this fucking Hot Sauce Williams place, and they're like, are you like for real? Are you serious? And we're like, yeah, why? They're like, it's just kind of a rough part of town.
Where's the lemonade?
Huh? Lemonade. But
Lemonade.
so we get our food, and like one of the guys, Brent, was like shaking his booties, like just shaking in his fucking booties. Like he's a big fat fuck, like a super fat fucking guy, and he was just so scared of all these people for no reason. Like they're way more afraid of us than they ever should have been, and there's no reason that we should have been afraid of them. Again, we're in this area that maybe like other people would be afraid of. But me and Dan were like having a ball with this. We're just having a good fucking time. Well, this guy is just fucking being pissed in his pants, and it's like people are much nicer than than they need.
Well, and people like look out too. Like I was in South Carolina once looking to get a haircut, and I went down like into a wrong neighborhood. And it's crazy because there's a college here, and it's like sorority house. I took 2 blocks over, And literally, like, this street worker ran up to me and was like, what you looking for, bro? And I was like, just get my hair cut. He's like, yeah, you're in the wrong neighborhood. And I was like, well, what do you mean, like, they don't have barbers? He's like, no, bro, like, you need to stay east of 15th Street. Nobody like you goes west. And I was just like me? He's like, yeah, you're like, get east. And I was like, oh, cool. And then I was talking to my cousin who lives in that area in like Charleston, South Carolina, and she's like, yeah, it's like a crazy like divide, like because of the like racial divide. She's like, white people like don't go past this area, and they just know not to come past this. And
yeah, see, that's like an interesting thing for me because like I remember like in Greeley, like all the white kids were like afraid of like the Mexican gangbangers, which is bullshit because it's like not really like a thing. So we're over there, and like the kids next door to like my friend's house, they were like a part of it. But like we brought them tequila one day, and they were like our best friends. They always made us food. Like it was never a fucking problem, like ever. Yeah, so it's your whole like it's people just like believing these like stigmas that exist.
Sure. So I got jacked in Florida once that way, but one time I was visiting my sister like back in college, and me and my buddy were like smoking a blunt before that was cool in Pennsylvania, and like all these dudes came out and just looked at us, and that was, what's up, bro? And it was like, and we found out we went like down the wrong neighborhood. So like we were two white kids, 24 years old, smoking blunts, and they were just like, word, bro, like that's balls, smoking a blunt on the street, like white boys. And it was just like, this isn't how you guys do it here. We're in Fort College. And you're like, that's ballsy. You're just rolling down our street smoking a blunt. We didn't know where else to go.
What are you like thinking? Like your thumb is strong, or like what are you doing?
No, bending caps. He was doing it with two hands. Yeah, I was like, you're doing it with two hands. And I was like, clunk.
It's like a fucking like penis competition over here. Like we'll talk about like racial divide.
I was telling him how to do it.
He was flexing on me.
I was like, what the fuck are you idiots doing?
You have to do that with two hands? Like, I guess I never tried to do it with one hand. I didn't think it was that big.
Flex.
He squeezes it a lot harder.
Apparently. Oh, that's gone for me.
I need to do it.
Somebody
You don't have to.
I can take a ball with one hand.
He's the only one that has somebody else that like will help him with this situation.
Huh?
Travis is the only one that could possibly get assistance.
I definitely get assistance.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I could if
It's
I
not
wanted
a possibility.
No, possibility.
Could you?
I was just trying to like say it nicely.
Easily.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's the
you
whole.
like fly swats bitches off.
But it's the whole.
It's kind of
working
weird.
thing.
to. Stay the fuck away from me.
I'll put in fucking work for a girl, and they're like, "What about Seth?" I was like, "Fuck you, you dumb bitch! Like, why did I
You're
just talk
just
to
a
you
friend.
for
You're just
6
back
fucking
down.
hours?" Like,
That was fucking ridiculous. That was so fucking stupid. I was like, yeah, like we saw her at Music City,
yeah.
and you guys were like talking. I was like, I'm staying. Fucking talk to the dude next to me for like 2 hours, and then he invited her to that
To a different bar.
to a different bar because there was an event going on for the free beers. They talked for about an hour, and then they
It
come
was a
sit
lot
by us.
longer than that.
Okay,
It was a
yeah.
long time.
Okay, and then they come sit by us, and then apparently it's like, I'm not your type, but your friend Seth. I'm like, I didn't say one fucking word to this bitch.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. No, I'm serious.
I mean, I hopped into the conversation.
If her reason's like, well, you're not my type, well, if you haven't talked to him, you have no idea who the fuck he is. He could be gay. You don't know. You haven't even said hi. So, the whole you're not my type is bullshit. Like,
No, she didn't say I wasn't her type. She said I wasn't her type.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense to say to anybody ever.
You're not my type.
You can say it like
He's got like.
she just said like I wasn't she wasn't into me.
Douche.
I can understand that, right? That's not a problem. I get that. No big deal. But like telling me what I like is a little weird.
Oh, she said that she wasn't your type?
Yeah. She's like, I'm not your kind of
that's a
girl.
bullshit reason.
Yeah. I was like,
She didn't want the guy that was interested in her. She wanted the guy that wanted nothing to do with her. That's what a lot of women do.
Oh, dude, it's a hot mess express. Right there, like,
I was like, fuck it.
you were
let's
too
go play
nice
pool.
to me. I'm like into dickheads. So sorry.
Yeah.
Like, next time,
I wasn't
like,
a dickhead. I bought her lunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, we were all of us were having a good time. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a fucking ball every day. We were way drunk. It was a problem by the end of it. Don't get me wrong.
But depending on the woman, a lot of them like to go after. They like to chase just as much as guys do sometimes. So she doesn't want the guy that's like, I want to talk to you.
I wasn't like chasing either.
No, I'm not saying you're chasing.
I'm
saying like she didn't want to talk to the guy who had an interest in her. She's like, no, this guy seems cooler. He doesn't want to do it.
It's just funny because like me and Seth are pretty fucking similar.
Exactly.
Well, then she would have gotten in the conversation and be like, I'm not your type.
No, that's it.
You should have told me that.
Yeah, and then you should have talked to her and
I
be like,
I'm not your type.
The way it was, I was pretty drunk, and at that point, I was like, yeah, like this would be good. And then it was like, she's like, no, like I'm not your kind of girl, and I was like, okay.
You had to play it off a little bit more, like, honey, I'm not your type.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was like, I'm not your kind of girl or whatever, and I was like, okay, like, which is funny because like it's exactly like what I was like looking for in a person. Almost.
If I didn't have
to
interest
the T.
in you, we wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And then she was like, but your boy Seth though, and I was all, huh? I was just like, okay, dude, I get it. I'm not pretty enough. I get it.
So
I
get this
understand.
straight. You don't like guys who butt chug? Because then you're not this
That's all about the book by the cover. Like, you just don't know anything about anybody until you, like...
Well, that's fair. And again, if she was like, I'm not really into you that way, I would have been like, cool, not a big deal. I can handle that.
Just fucking chill then.
Yeah, I was drunk enough at this point, I was like, well, go fucking talk to him then. Like, why are you talking to me? Like,
Why are you wasting my time?
Yeah, I straight up said that out loud, and then she just disappeared. And I was like, fair enough.
I accept that.
Yeah, I was like, fair enough. Like, I know where to find you. Like, I know where she works. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't like the whole thing. Because she told me she was an open book. I was like, perfect. That's me, too. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's not your type.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, you gotta be big arms. It's like, wiry, dude. I fucking do this roof.
Yeah, that chick.
You like
For
those
some reason, it's not on that picture.
He just has a random picture of
you like the girls that are like really to themselves, quiet, good Christian girl.
Yeah, that's totally me.
But then, like, the cross is hanging upside down in their room.
Yeah, totally me. Someone's quiet. That sounds perfect.
Someone who's quiet, a good-hearted Christian, socially awkward.
You never can read people, dude. I had this stalker on my roof this week, and he was a skinny dude like me. I watched this dude throw 99 bundles down in an hour.
I heard stalker, and I thought of something totally different.
Yeah, I was like, this small lady.
We were on the same page. Like, first of all, how does stalker get onto your roof?
Seth did a little bit of drywall stalking, and he came home every day
a lot of different. We were like,
I was just minding my own business. Look behind me, there's a stalker.
I was like,
and he was roofing the roof.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Seth used to like help put drywall in houses. That's called a stalker.
I know what it is.
We get it now.
We know what you're talking about. The way we started, we were like,
but I'm just saying, this kid
what?
like looked like this. Like I was like, oh, he's a little anemic and not the biggest, strongest dude. After 20 minutes watching that guy throw.
Charlie, you can't say boats and hoes. You didn't buy a boat, you dumb bitch.
I don't think he has hose.
And Charlie, you ain't
got
fucking
one,
worked
he's
since like 1990. By the way, Charlie,
all parents look at each other like,
and like you have no
There's a fucking. Does anybody know the guy who's been on the fucking top of the roof?
Dude, he continuously looks at me. And he's tall and lanky.
Who does this guy work for?
Fuck you, baby.
this is so funny because all three of us were on the same page, and you were like legit like he's stalking the roof and shit. That's not even funny, Charles.
I think he's just
Do better.
trying too hard.
He's just getting old.
He's old and tries too hard.
Yeah, he's still trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Cause it's 3030. Automator.
That was such a good show.
Deltron 3030. Dude, that fence, jumping those fences at the end of the night and shit. Oh my god.
I mean, I was fucking drunk.
Good directions we're taking, bad directions we're taking.
There's a Supra for sale.
Supra?
Yeah.
Breaking the fucking
94?
Jeep on the way home.
Alright. The window was broken out. It was
It's really cold. I didn't fucking do it.
There's Evan. Shut up, Charlie, you old fuck.
It was Paul that night with us, though.
Yeah, it was Paul. It was Paul.
Me, Paul, and
Charles. It was Charles' first experience down in Denver.
Oh, I just remember.
The hate and the love.
Evan, I remember fucking shingles up off that roof and helping me with my boat. I like that kid.
Who? What?
Evan, he worked for me for a little while. We hucked some shingles up this roof, and he was helping me with a boat. And Evan and I had some good times.
Yeah, I miss my middle
He
time.
some fucking conversations. I like that kid.
Langdon, hear yourself. It was funny, like last night.
Okay, I hucked the shingles up the roof, but you were like conversating well.
Ooh, I might need to go to Longmont.
Why do you go to Longmont?
Go get a Logitech steering wheel and foot pedals for $10.
Is that how you drive your semi now? They don't even make
you gotta
drive
make sure it's USB and not fucking like game port.
USB connection.
How often do you sit there and be like, you know, I wish I had pedals in a wheel?
No.
It was
It's for the
always
foot
fun when
pedals.
we hung out.
So you
Yeah, you can just set them as like.
CYD?
Yeah, you can actually buy them for like $20 brand
really?
new. Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
buy some.
So it's like
Huh.
some like a lot of streamers use foot
Your
pedals
probably
for the
favorite cause
voice
and effect.
Chat, yeah.
yeah, the voice chat.
So they're constantly chatting with their streaming, but then they can pedal for push to talk.
Mm-hmm. So you don't have to use
I put a key on my keyboard to mute Discord.
No.
Yeah. I do miss me a Miller time. Straight up. I don't know if you can see it.
The camera's right there.
Yeah, you got it. Kind of. I do miss Miller time. Yeah, we were playing games last night, and I like reminisce about like back in the day. Evan just like me and Evan would sit in my room like when I was playing computer games, and we just smoked
No, I know.
hookah, and he
I
just
was
watched me. Yeah.
You okay there?
What are you saying here? The real good kind, the pyro hookers, nonetheless. What the fuck are you?
It's because we're all about the booty. Pirates, booty.
Well, I got you.
Arr.
But-
Arr.
This is like fucking like 55-year-old fucking jokes over here.
I miss you, Evan. Only that I've hung out with you maybe twice in my life, but I love you.
Looks like a stalker. Yeah, pretty much.
Have I ever even met Evan in person?
We going in
At
dry.
the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
He was fucking at the wedding. He had that shit going. He was clean Evan when I'm like always trying to drag me down to Bandamere. I wish I would have made it.
He gave us that thing again. What was
That's
that?
a fucking gearhead. He knows it.
What?
What was that symbol last time? What is it?
Yeah, where did we figure out that symbol
Is it-
was?
Wasn't it some sort of...
What is that symbol, Jack?
No, but really, what is that? Bitches love a huge dick.
You're not wrong about that either.
Dude, I see a
It's just because he put a new deck on the back of his house.
I haven't seen it yet.
I see a volcano.
So
I
why
kinda
is
also
your girl
look
like
at
you, Charlie? Because it's clearly not the other one. You can't say that and then say that.
I don't remember what we figured it out because I said it in one of the chats.
Just call
Oh,
it
go
your-
onto the Twitch chat.
Oh, too late because he'd have to send it again because it doesn't show up
That's
with
true.
the old.
It might on the YouTube chat. It might.
It was like a unity or it was some sort of trait like that. That's what
Yeah.
it stood for.
So it's gotta be important. It's only fucking Sparks. It's not even that important. We get Sparks just for watching shit on Mixer.
Yes.
So
We're not doing butt chart for Charles until you do it first.
I would say we gotta start like a pool for like the Charles thing and for like the name. I bet it's gonna be better.
Sparks is the spice of life, buddy.
Burst!
Oh, we got a win
We got a
game.
win game.
115 is now followed.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
We
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
you.
Burst!
115
Burst!
is now hosting you.
Rifle Burst!
It's now hosting at you.
Yeah, they're hosting us. Nice.
What
is
noise?
Thanks,
Is it
Joseph.
Hyper
Yeah,
Bot?
sure.
Oh, it's a bot.
Is it a bot?
Hyper
Type bot.
Bot?
No, that's the hype bot is telling us what they're doing.
Oh.
God damn.
I know how to read.
So what is Hypebot? That's a person.
The hype bot is
Sure,
Mixer's
that's
like
great.
Nightbot scenario. So like it basically tells you what is happening on Mixer. So like if somebody follows you or hosts you or gives you sparks, it'll do
So
that
he's
kind of
a
stuff.
branch to other people, or
Did you
It's just an automated AI thing.
Did you guys notice that Evan didn't say he loved me back?
Yes.
I feel so sad.
Well, you've only hung out with like 3 times.
I know,
Because
I have.
you've fallen instantly in love with people.
She's like,
You weren't drunk at all. I think this was my 3rd.
even
4th year.
Charlie's like coming to the realization that
that he's old.
yeah, and he's
It was-
sitting at
Yeah,
home
he
on
didn't
the
even like rebuke that he's old.
couch and
Skill
like not
unity.
even
Skill
loving
unity.
the loud screaming that's to come.
Drinking orange draw.
It's pink. It's hard strawberry lemonade. Cause the lemonade night, you got that real deal.
Yeah, the-
I drank that first one so fucking fast
OG
though.
lemonade.
I crushed that shit.
Fucking Evan. He wants none.
None but dick.
So you love Seth? Oh la la!
Sorry, I'm just a little guy. It's fine.
Bum, bum,
Ha.
bum, bum,
Ha.
bum.
What?
No, just doing some sound effects for the
Do do
the
do
boys
do
here.
do 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 do.
Happy face.
More sound effects.
Na-na-na-na.
It's good that Adam's family were like rolling like goth night or what?
No, let's not go there, dude. That was the one time I like got mad.
No, it's the Adams family.
Oh.
Yeah, you definitely did that.
How does that even go now?
Which one?
The baseball thing.
Yeah. Ba-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Yeah.
I guess it's kind of the same thing.
Very close, yeah, but
Yeah, but
It's
it's
Yeah,
kind of shit.
Yeah.
The Adams family.
it is kind of the same. Now,
Did you
now
guys
I
watch
think
the
about it.
cartoon one yet?
No.
Oh, of course Dick hasn't. Have you? You need to watch it.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
like, is this new or is this the
It's
one?
the
that's
Isn't
It
it
came out a couple of years ago.
No, it came out
Like
like
the
last
ones
year.
like-
Last year.
Because there was like the Beetlejuice, which was like the Addams
Beetlejuice is
Family.
not like
No,
Adam's
but they
Family
did it.
at
They did
all.
it animated like Adam's Family. It was
Oh.
like the animated Beetlejuice.
What the fuck is going on right now, Charles?
You're in the middle of like a life crisis? Or?
Yeah.
He is. He just bought a.
That's true.
A side by
Side by
side, a new
He's
dually
compensating
pickup.
for
He's
anything,
trying to
but-
get it all out.
He needs to feel young because he's having a child.
Beat you for that.
Do you feel old? Or are you just
Hey,
as
guys,
We already determined he's
Yeah.
old.
When I talk
Basically,
about
that
putting
means for any of
batteries
us, it's like
in a fucking modern piece of technology, yeah.
give it 2 years and we got a good deal coming down the line because he's gonna have to get.
I know the Can-Am is probably fun as fuck, but that doesn't mean you less old.
True.
Okay, apparently the nickname continues
And you
of
did a
Steph.
Can-Am, like really?
What is it in there?
Yeah, and his name will be
It's
Steph.
it's a brand.
No, I know what it is, but that's what you
You
go
got a
with.
new baby too.
Yeah. Charlie must have rented a womb that he has to.
No, I love the fucking. He bought a baby too. Oh, Miller time. I didn't see what you. He sent me something. I didn't look at it
Evan did?
yet.
It's too clean down here. It makes too much noise.
You need to leave dust on the floor.
That means you can do the moonwalk.
Hey, do it with one hand.
Sometimes you have
Do the
to
flex.
I'm not saying you ever clean, but it ain't anything.
No, it's between your thumb and your pointer finger.
Yeah, you can do it this way though too.
I tried that. It's harder.
Oh, you're doing it backwards?
No, you put a slight crease in it first,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, I thought he was doing it the other
No,
way.
you can just.
he just made it easier to.
look at it, motherfucker.
Alright, I'll look at it. What you said? You better send me something cool at that point. If you're gonna call it that scenario.
No, no.
Holy shit! Look at that fucking meat and cheese plate.
Do you see what Charlie put?
Is there some fucking got some salmon on that? Is that what that is?
Charlie wrote, every girl in FOCO born in the last 5 years is going to get banged by my son. It's going to be epic.
That means like, but your son is gonna be.
What did you make with this Bombay? Bombay.
Travis will let that happen.
No, Mini Charles. No, Mini Charles.
Yeah, no. I'll kill your son.
Man, you made some fucking baller ass food there, Evan Miller time.
Evan is a fucking great cook. He's the only.
What did you make with your? With
He
that
makes the
gin?
only guacamole that I'll ever eat. I hate guacamole, but Evan makes some.
Yeah, he
dank
makes
ass
some. He
fucking
makes some
good
dank
guacamole.
food.
He probably uses that free shavakadu.
Yeah, that fucking that
Free
board.
shabaka.
Did you see that board, Seth? Did you see the board?
Free shavakadu!
What?
Did you see the board?
Not really.
I think it's dope.
Yeah, just look. You can see it from there. It's like meat, cheese.
What is this? Yeah,
dope
no, he
shit.
knows cheese.
Yeah.
Spreads. He knows spreads.
I miss fucking Fireball fucking candied bacon weaves. Those were the bomb.
Bacon wings.
It's so good.
Yeah, so fucking good.
Makes you want to watch some epic meal time.
Gin, watermelon, lime, tonic, and Bombay.
All right. That sounds like a good summertime
I
scenario.
bet it's Bombay.
Bombay, baby.
Baby. That just reminds me of South Park. Baby.
Bye.
I'm just saying, bitch can make some motherfucking money.
We talked about how he should just open a restaurant and stop fucking doing anything else.
Did he go to school, like culinary school? No.
No,
Kids
is
automotive,
just
I think,
gifted?
right?
He didn't really go to school at all.
No, but it was cars what he was deep in back in the day.
Well, that's what he still does stuff.
When you get home.
What about me?
I was on TikTok.
Yeah, but he's like real.
Somebody, I don't know if it was the actual recipe, but they were calling it Disneyland grilled cheese, like how they make theirs.
100
It was 2 slices of cheddar, 2 slices of provolone. In the
Nice.
middle, you make a mixture with cream cheese and shredded cheese. And then instead of using butter to like smear on your bread to fry it, it's mayo with garlic. It's really
I
fun.
don't like mayo, but that does sound pretty good.
Man, the right
But
amount
no.
of dope.
So what we used to do at like when I worked at Culver's, so I was the professional toaster on the grill, but we would fry.
Can you
the
regress back
professional
that second
toaster
when
uh,
you
on
said when I worked at Culver's, I
Yeah.
was the professional. Can you say that one more time?
So that means you put
When I
in.
worked at
Would you say
Culver's,
you were
I was a
elite at it?
professional griller, toaster.
This tastes nothing
but
like
no.
grape.
So what we would do?
No, nothing like grape.
No, let me try again.
Let me try it again.
Hold on.
Whatever. You're already smoking on the fucking hookah that I'm smoking on
Good
too.
point. Oh, it doesn't.
What were you thinking? You're just
Kind of tastes like Kool-Aid.
yeah. I'll agree with that. But like cherry
Oh, no.
Kool-Aid.
It doesn't taste anything like grape.
Yeah, where did you come up with that?
I wonder if I did.
And you just saw it and you're like,
Drink it all, suck it on
like
this,
purple
or-
drink.
It is what it is. Now they're talking about alcohol.
It's funny because you already talking about being a professional.
Take a puff of that and take it. See if it tastes better. Or if that's
Fuck,
what
did
it
I
was.
waste my whole life getting good at a fucking career? You can just be a professional.
Yeah, what the fuck did I do? Why do I have a job for 6 years now? This sucks.
No,
No,
it
okay.
tastes like cherry, like it,
That's
it tastes like like red ass
These
fucking.
motherfuckers
Uh,
are for two and
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you talking about over there?
Jobs?
Job.
You've had one job. That's a culmination of a lot of jobs.
I've had a job where you have to learn everything.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Hmm?
Give me that bottle cap.
What bottle cap?
Below.
I mean,
It's below the litterer.
That's way too
few
far.
jobs you have to like
I also
learn concrete
Huh?
and learn how to do your
Scott, give me
own.
that bottle cap.
Well, I worked in my family shop, so I also learned how to do a lot of things that no mechanic should ever have to learn to do.
You ever do it?
And working in the postal trucks, like, oh, like you have to learn how to do garage doors. Cool. I'm never gonna do that because, like, fixing garage doors.
So
Sensing springs and all that
stupid.
shit, that's fucking retarded.
Yeah, garage doors are dumb as garbage. Like, they're so stupid.
Do I have to flex over you
I
again?
got it.
No, I just know the
Once,
first
once
time
I
I
get
did
that
that,
crease,
like,
it's fine.
No, you don't need a crease.
fucked that thing
No,
up.
like once it starts to bend, it's cake. It's getting that flat piece to bend with only side pressure.
Like the
Yeah, it's not that
1512 one when I insulated that.
I won't. I'll
Masturbate.
teach you. No, I'll teach you. I'll teach you.
You can't teach.
Wait,
I know how to masturbate.
Do you have like this muscle right here?
If you build it,
It's not that defined. I thought that was a knuckle. Holy shit.
Yeah, he can go quad knuckle deep.
I've seen bicep. I've seen a tricep. But what is this set?
Yeah, that's.
The cecep?
I don't even know how to flex that muscle anymore.
You go like this, and then you just close it.
It's mostly skin.
Yeah.
Jointed.
Like tissue. That's,
Now look at, feel how, like.
Which is funny 'cause he works on cars and you
that's
don't.
a tumor. That's what that is. You need to chill for a second.
Breathe.
Charlie with them old man jokes continuously, man.
I know, dude. It's
This
hilarious.
is just killing me right now.
Dude, try your hand on some dad jokes. Since you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
went
dad.
straight to elderly man jokes.
I think we gotta be nice to Charlie.
Why do we be nice to Charlie?
He's probably got a lot of deep, in-rooted feelings that are coming out right
Shit, I
now.
got these skills.
Well, that's his problem, not
To
mine.
deal with his decisions.
That's his problem, not my problem.
No, but I know those problems.
That's your problem, not my problem either.
Domino.
Effect.
I already deal with everybody's problems regardless of the problem. He called me the other day and he was all, he's got a big dick, and I was like, so yeah, cool. Like, I was like, he's all, yeah, like I'm having a boy. I was like, I got that. I got that, but I didn't need that. He's got a big dick scenario. That's what every dad says, bro.
Charles did that?
Yeah, he lets me.
About right.
But this bad decision, I don't even know. I don't even know with you anymore, Charles. You just make decisions to make decisions.
They're just good learning decisions.
Touche. Because it's 3030.
Didn't go to that show.
This is that one, that Deltron Turdy because Charlie
Because
shit
it's
his pants.
Deltron
Oh.
Turdy to automated.
Oh, turdy. That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Inside joke.
No, I dropped that like in the first 15 minutes after he shit his pants. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. We just went to the Deltron 3030.
I just love that he was like
Call him
dancing
Charlie,
on the fucking stripper
30.
pole right after that too in your boxers.
What?
When he was dancing on the stripper pole like right after that. And it's
In
like,
my girl's house with the other really hot chick. It was like Deltron 3030, chill out.
So you push like up with that.
yeah, he's creating the crease. He's not just pushing it together.
That's what I was doing. I was just squeezing it.
Yeah.
You're like, hey! But no, like you push it up and make the crease with
Well,
it.
flatten it and I'll watch.
Flattening.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're not man enough to like roll a frying pan.
Crease it the other way now.
Nope. Oh, look how cake that was, dude.
Oh! Y'all.
Uh-oh.
Upstairs,
Outside.
which is surprising.
Let me in. He's probably with the neighbors out there, like playing beer pong.
No way that he's not gonna be around them at all without Scott.
Oh, really?
No way.
There's sharp, like where it creased, it's super sharp now where those two little things fucking stuck out, so it hurts. Yeet. I'm gonna cheat this one because that fucking hurts.
Fair enough.
Going into those points, boom. Keep bending it until I snap it in half.
Jesus Christ.
You do it this way, and then you do it the other fucking way.
Make it into 4 pieces.
I just wish that I was like this easily entertained as ever.
Oh, dude, a pencil can entertain me for hours.
I know.
Just that they're just doing the fun.
Yeah.
That's why you guys get so distracted when we're playing games.
Huh?
That's why you guys get so distracted when we're
Because
playing
you
games.
guys are
I told him about that
Because
day.
we're boring to play with.
I told him when we were playing duos alone after
Oh
everybody
my
went to
god,
bed.
that had to be fucking pretty
Well,
tough.
we died and we came back. We got multiple kills and we were just running around with guns. We're like, oh, we should probably get a loadout at one point. And then we keep going for about a minute. It was like, dude, we have over $20,000.
I look down, I've got 14K on me alone. I'm like, oh, dude, we should probably buy something.
I played a little bit today with Shane, one of his friends, and we were going ham. One game we had together, the three of us, we had almost 30 kills.
Wait, what is the realism part in that?
It's like hardcore.
It's like,
Oh, so they made hardcore.
it's like when they do realism ground war. It's hardcore. I don't know if it's necessarily hardcore. I think it's just
You don't get any you don't.
it's
Probably
not.
don't get kill streaks or anything. I'm guessing.
No, oh yeah, that. But I was thinking maybe
No,
no
I'm guessing you
loadouts.
still get that. It's just you don't get a shit ton of fucking health. Like it's just a couple bullets puts you down instead of fucking a whole
100.
clip.
Yeah.
But and then you don't get any confirmation of the kill, right?
I'm sure you do.
I mean, maybe. Well, the plan.
Actually, it'd be great if you didn't. Like, if you didn't know you killed him or not.
You're like, oh fuck.
So you got eyes like on the body.
Well, yeah. I'm guessing it's gonna have no HUD like hardcore, so you don't know how many bullets you have like in your shit, that kind of garbage.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
we
gonna
can try it out. It's quads.
play it tonight. I need to take a break from Ark. I get too involved.
Yes,
It's
you
like
and Jack
The other
Ball.
night, I stayed up. Like, I mean, he's put way more into it than me, but like,
He put 40 hours in it since it came out a week ago.
it's really easy to do
The
when
new
you don't
game's
have to go to
stupid.
work.
Well, yeah.
I
know.
probably would have done the same thing. We would have had twice the base that we have right now.
Which is silly.
But the one we already have is pretty impressive for how long we've been playing. 50. The only thing I have contributed is birds.
And a baby dire.
Well,
wolf
no, and
that he let
I-
die.
I didn't. He's been doing the baby thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
really don't care. I think it's easier to tame. Well, the other thing is I killed my wolf.
Unemployed and gaming like a mofo.
So I killed my wolf, and now we've got his really nice wolf and like a shitty level 50 wolf, and they only breed level 50 puppies.
But the birds are pretty cool.
But when we had both of our wolves, it bred like a level 150 puppy, and then by the time it matured, it was projected to go over 200. So like that would have been fun. That would have been worth the time. But I think when he was talking about it last night, it was like 8 hours to nurture it between birth and maturity.
How do you have 8 hours to do that?
Well, so the big thing right now, which he was trying to figure out, and I don't know if he did, is you can build AC units. It's mainly the temperature that fucks them up. I think he was saying when the first ones died, they were outside at night and they froze to death. So you can keep just fucking pump them full of food. They'll eat, but you have to keep the temperature down. So he built a little shack with an AC on it, but we can't figure out how to get the AC to actually work in the room. So I don't know if we figure that out or not. But and then once that happens, it'd be easy. You
This
just
game is so retarded.
when you have the puppies, just pump them full of meat, shove them in the room until they're full grown, and they're fine.
Fucking grow now.
But the birds made it so much better. I want to get a better Argentavis.
See, that's the
I'm getting a
problem.
wyvern too. I'm gonna go find like a level 10 wyvern and just get myself a dragon.
Yes.
That's what
I want a dragon.
I just gotta find if there's no low level ones. We've got to build a big trap to trap a dragon because, like, even me, I was trying to knock out a high level Argentavis, which is one of the like medium sized birds, and its torpo is higher than its HP.
No, yeah, I
And we only
remember.
have trank arrows, so they do too much damage, and we don't have trank darts yet.
Mm.
Once they have trank darts, those don't do really any damage, and they do a lot of torpo. But
See, that's the problem. Is like I want to play, but we always play at like 10 o'clock and be like, I ain't going to bed tonight, and I can't stay up for 5 days straight, drive truck, and then play fucking Ark.
Shove them in a room till they're full grown.
I don't know. She's sleeping or dead.
All right, Charles, that was a good one. That was a good one, Charles.
were you just talking about your baby? Yeah.
It's kind of how it works.
So
It
it's
could.
like Michaela comes in. How's the baby home? She's either dead or sleeping.
The way you said it, too. I don't know. You're either dead or sleeping. It's fine.
That's not the first time I've said that.
I know, but you made that perfectly clear, but the way you said it was fucking funny as shit.
Wait, so Jack, did you get the AC thing figured out, or did you just watch it for 6 hours?
Let's not talk about Ark.
I'm just curious now, because he says he successfully raised it. Sorry.
Stop watching it. AC works.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
So yeah, now we have to go get another high level wolf then.
And then you can
Which
breed
might be
large babies.
if we build just like a little pen,
Lessons for the horse.
Jack, if we just build a little pen, then I can go around and find a high level one and just pick it up with RG and fucking drop it in the pen. It'd be a lot easier to trank and knock out that way instead of trying to do it in the wild.
The wild.
Tan drizzle.
Tan drizzle.
Assuming that's me?
Yes. Did you drizzle everywhere? I don't know. Not immature or immortal.
I'm unemployed, not immortal. I don't have that kind of time. Man, no shit. You said that, and I was like, I have no interest in that baby wolf anymore. Yeah, then I'll just start dropping random shit in there. I'm leveling up the weight. I'm leveling up the. I might have to just go straight to a dragon because I want to pick up boars and put them in there. We need a boar army. Those things are retarded strong.
Oh my god.
Oh, for anyone that doesn't know about like me, Charles, and the Saudis, that doesn't make any sense, but man, I miss my Saudis. I'm gonna call Bahati shortly. At some point this weekend maybe. I miss my Saudis. I know like my birthday this year was like Saudi free. I was like, motherfucker, this sucks. What?
Huh?
I'll hit you. Oh, that would be hilarious if that was the case.
That was the trigger. Instead of pull my finger to fart and pull my dick and I'll burp.
I dare you.
That would be really. It'd be funny for like a little
You
while.
know
like,
how bad
like,
that would
like,
be if you were getting like a hand job?
That shit would be so funny.
My two daddies, my one daddy to give me money and my Charlie daddy to get me money.
Again, that's probably the wrong way to go about that, but. How often did that work out well for you, Charles, on being the wingman for that? I'm pretty sure pretty poorly. Hey, watch this.
You guys look what I found out.
This guy. Killing me.
Oh,
It's killing me tonight. Dude, how long have we been fucking streaming? We've been already on for 2 hours right now?
I think so.
The problem with Streamlabs is it doesn't actually say how long.
Yes,
we've
it
been
does. Bottom right hand corner. Or top right, sorry.
What?
It says somewhere. I definitely know it says somewhere because I was looking at it. Isn't that bottom right? Do you have the chat open? Open the chat.
Chat?
Yeah, open the chat.
My best efforts,
What?
faced with tears of joy.
I don't have it. And then fucking man girl was the worst. She was a terrible human.
Yeah, my chat's on the right hand side of there. And it tells time.
It's called a clock set. Holy shit, I've been streaming for 11 hours and 46 minutes.
I was like, I don't see this, but it's not a huge deal. I was just like wondering.
No, we are not sticking with that. I already broke that nickname a long time ago.
Doesn't sound like you did.
Man girl was such a bitch too. She was terrible.
I'm old Greg. I watched that again today.
Did you?
Yeah. I was bored.
Why did you remember it to change like the chat name to that?
Why did I remember it? Oh fuck, I don't even remember.
Yeah, you're like, look at the chat name.
Yeah.
Look at the chat name.
2 hours and 4 minutes.
Well, that's what I figured.
I just went back to YouTube and scrolled back to the beginning.
But yeah, no, it was just like, I think I was just sitting there. I was like, oh Greg. I was like,
Whatever pillow
I
bite.
must change it.
It was
Ever
Hussein's
pillow
version
biter?
of Whitney. Oh my god.
You will always be Seth Schroeder.
I will kill you all.
What are you gonna do about it, Stiff?
I know where you sleep.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'd be in the room and be like, sorry, Michaela.
That sounds weird.
does sound weird.
I've already pulled a gun on you once. Don't make me do it again.
Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
I was hanging over here one night. I rode my bike over.
Drunk.
Yeah, I come
I'm
home.
yelling down this because I hear this shit downstairs. So I'm like, hey, Seth, is that
Can I
you?
tell my part?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so I don't have a garage door opener. I have keys. So I come in the front door. It was unlocked. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So, like, I come in with the bike, just back wheel, just scrolling through. I, like, close the door. I don't know if it was loud. But, like, I cruise through the living room and through the kitchen and to put my...
He already had 2 Laurens. Check.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Maybe Steph just needs a little.
Don't worry about it.
I've had 2?
I'll explain. Yeah, I'll explain it.
Okay. But it was like, when I was in the garage, he was saying, Seth, is that you? So I was in the garage. I didn't fucking hear him.
But I was
And then I
hearing
start
no
walking up the stairs, and he has a gun. I was like, put it away.
He was like, Seth, is that you? No response. And I hear walking. I was sitting at the top of the stairs, just pointing my gun down the stairs, and he turns the corner. I was like, should have said, like, yeah, it's me or something. And he's like, I don't fucking hear you.
I've had 2 Laurens?
I remember when I had to break into our house.
That was funny.
That's when I went over to Michaela's. But, oh, that's right. She picked me up. So I didn't have my car keys with me.
Yeah,
my house
so you
key
didn't bring
was.
anything on it, yeah.
And then he locked up before he went to bed. I'm calling Seth. I'm throwing rocks at his window. I'm yelling. Of course, he's not fucking waking up.
I don't wake up.
Yeah, he doesn't wake up for shit.
Yeah, good luck for anything.
I was like,
I'd be yelling at people specifically.
I need to get in the house. So luckily I found a way to climb up the little awning at the front door. I ripped the screen out of my window, and my window luckily was unlocked, so I slid that open and just crawled in through my window. So I wonder if anybody saw me do that night. I was a little freaked out.
The Lauren scenario is because you've had 2 very controlling girlfriends.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the Lauren part of it, though?
No, like, Evan had a girlfriend that didn't like me at all. Yeah, tried to, like, really, like, turn me and Evan against me scenario. It didn't really work out.
I didn't have a boombox, no.
Sadly.
I would have been playing that one song by Lonely Island. Remember when he's got the boombox? That's the other song. I think it's called Boombox, actually. Hold on.
I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, it's called Boombox with Julian Casablancas.
I've probably heard it, but I can't remember.
52% of your car insurance rates. Download the app and take Root for a ride.
Sweet.
I need some insurance.
Oh, I've definitely heard this. I definitely know it, yeah.
Turn it down.
I play like 30 seconds of it.
We're on live. I don't want to.
Yeah, if it's less than 30 seconds, you're Gucci. Gucci. Won that one, you cunt. Yeah, that Lauren can go suck all the rugs. No.
Oh, yep, I remember. Boombox will save the world.
Yeah, I was not.
Wait, did he get thrown into an ad?
No, they just heard the ad fucking
Oh,
play.
okay. Everything got out of control.
Some boiled girls.
We were actually thinking about getting a big Bluetooth Sony speaker.
Yeah.
So when we went out on the boat the other day, because I didn't want to. No, we were playing it off. The
Yeah,
radio, right?
but we were talking about like if we take Scotty D's mode out.
Oh yeah.
You just take the tracks.
No, like a big one.
Oh, I mean that one's kind of loud.
Okay.
I mean it's loud, but like not for like on a boat.
It's also waterproof.
But like not for like on a boat. Loud. I'm thinking like.
No, like new school Bluetooth, like big Sony with a sub in it and
Like-
everything.
Let's see if I can find this.
Anything is possible. Oh, the TikTok thing?
There's a speaker that's been in the ads on.
I'm thinking like this big, Travis. Like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so dope. And then we could like figure out a backpack scenario. Do they make like backpacks for them?
I don't know. I'm sure we can figure something out for it.
Yeah, just make like a backpack thing. So if like we were doing Tour de Fat or something like that, we just put it on our back.
It would
and
just
fucking
be-
play massive music.
Yeah. I wonder how long the battery life lasts.
You also, I mean, there's always the kid trailer.
16 hours of playback. So yeah, it'll be long enough for pretty much anything. It's
See, the
30,
problem is we like the music that kids probably shouldn't listen to.
That's not my problem.
I mean,
It is when you're playing in a public space.
That's not my problem.
yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes.
When you're playing at your house and whatever, but when you know there's going to
I
be
think
kids
you need to
around,
fix your mic because that's like bugging the shit out of me.
What is
Is that like square
What?
into the ring?
your cord is pulling your mic.
No. No.
Nice wet sounds for the This has some to the Black Hills there.
There we go.
And even more too short.
What is?
Something about too short.
I got a nice
The
wet
sound
sounds bar for the can amp. Sounds.
It's noise.
Good. Has some to the.
Is he drinking again?
I don't know what like he's just programming language. It's fine. I know we that trip was fun when me and Charlie went to the Black Hills and the Mustang that one time. We were coming back. We were listening to Sirius XM and the DJ starts playing like some Too Short.
This
And-
is, sorry.
What?
Go ahead.
And
Hold channel and watch your movement. You're more than a shooter. You're a leader of men, and we need to get you your own unit. Yeah, brother, but we got a little something planned. Christmas Eve. Surprise party. June 3rd. Thanks. Oh, shut up, Brad.
Trying to find a speaker.
yeah, we were listening to Too Short and like literally as it ends, like it was a good track too. And we're like, Charlie's like, I wish this motherfucker just played some more motherfucking Too Short. I was like, let me tweet at it. We had no cell service. I was like, fuck! Because he was like, send your request and like tweet me or whatever. And it was like, sick. And I was like, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Right? It's so. I hated that drive. I still fucking hate that drive. I'm glad I don't have to go out there anymore.
I love going to Black Hills, but
I mean, Black Hill is fucking amazing. Beautiful. To get there.
the drive from fucking like just the middle of Wyoming is just garbage.
Yeah. And we went two completely different ways because you go north of Newcastle, right? That's what you did.
No. Well, I
You
go
don't- you
north. I
don't
go
go
north
through the
from Newcastle. So like
Yeah.
basically, we drive up I-25 to Orange Junction, and then Orange Junction to
See, I
Lusk.
go through Lusk, yeah.
So
Lusk.
we go. So do you start in 85 like way south, or do you go to Orange Junction and then go to Lusk from I-25?
No, we go straight.
Do you go through Do you go to
east.
Torrington?
Yeah,
Oh.
straight east.
That one sucks way worse than going straight. So what you do is you go up almost to Douglas on I-25. That's called Orange Junction, and then you go to Lusk. So you can I-25 is faster.
No, so I take I-25 all the way to whatever, I can't remember what road, but then it's a straight shoot east to Lusk.
Okay, then you're going the right way.
Okay, yeah, and
Yeah.
then we went up. But so when you get to that rest area,
So do you go?
north,
You go that
we
way
went
to
through the
Rapid City.
springs because we were going
Yeah,
to...
you were going to Rapid City.
Yeah,
so
we
it's
were going to
faster to go
Rapid
that
City,
way.
yeah.
Yes, but that way is still super fucking boring.
Oh, yeah.
Because until you get in the Black Hills, it's like bullshit.
No, once you get to the springs, it's not that bad.
Which is the Black Hills.
Yeah.
But you still have
It's
that.
very beautiful. We did go the back way. We went
But
through...
yeah, if you go up towards Spearfish
Mm-hmm.
and Lead and all that, the drive is much nicer.
Yeah, we went through there because my sister was thinking about going to college there
Yeah.
to play softball.
It
So we stopped at
is
the
fast to
college
go
and stuff like
to Rapid through the Springs.
Oh, yeah.
But the drive is a little more boring. Quite
That's
more.
why you kind of go kind of a late night, and then it's just dark, and then you're like, oh, I don't expect anything to see. When you're driving in the middle of the day, it's like, I expect to see everything. Oh, it's fucking Wyoming.
Yeah. Well, and me and Miller Time made up to Spearfish one time in less than 4 hours. In the Envoy, like, mobbing.
Is this one the golden egg?
That thing's also like $1,500.
That's $3,000 now.
Okay. Yeah, they're expensive.
What?
I think the mini golden egg is $1,500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super dope. Like they're rad.
Means bowing down to the likes of you bastards. I'd rather die on my feet with my head held high.
Oh, you on the
That'd
unbox
be
therapy?
dope
Yeah,
as
that thing is
shit.
rad, but it's really expensive.
Yeah.
I was like doing this one because it's like $350. Like, if we do break it, it's not gonna like completely break my bank account.
Oh yeah. No.
Whereas like that, like that's like a month's worth of pay. Like,
Hauling ass.
when we were coming back,
You've
that
never
week, too.
met my I have 3 sisters at that, but you've never met any of them. So,
Have I met your third sister?
huh?
Have I met your third sister?
Savannah? No. Nobody's ever met Savannah.
Because she's not real.
No, she is not real. No, she's not.
not exist.
She's cool.
That was so funny when we contemplated
met two of
trashing the party, remember? When you were sitting at your house?
Oh, my little sister? Yeah, we were like,
Should we?
Well, no, it was like my sister, my parents went out, they went to Mexico, my sister was staying back. She was like, well, I'm going to have some people over. I was like, why are you telling me this? Like, just don't tell them and don't come over. I was like, Travis.
Can't do both.
What?
What?
Charlie's just retarded.
He is like really whack right now.
Yeah. He's lost his goddamn mind. But I mean, that was many years ago. But like fully now.
I mean, I think it might be a little bit beyond
like actually like a
insanity thing. Might,
yeah, like
might
a
need to go
physical
to-
problem.
Yeah, might need to go to a hospital for it.
Could be.
Yeah,
Could be.
I smell French fries. I know they're just laying there, but I just now smelled them.
They're definitely cold now.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
You've had the Seth. now
Dude,
have
this
the
guy
Seth.
is just old.
Yeah, he's off.
What the
right
fuck?
now.
Yeah, now he's trying way too fucking hard. Boop.
Boom.
Boom.
Big bada boom.
Boom, bang, pow.
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my least favorite of the ones that I've tried.
Yeah. I haven't tried just the straight.
It's not
strawberry.
bad, but like,
The strawberry pineapple is kind of good. And
I don't
this
think I
one,
got one of those
this one's
yet.
just good.
yeah, I mean, you just can't go wrong with the OG. This is not possible. Kipper Moore was like trying to like, he was like, he like doesn't like pineapple on pizza, which I think is hilarious. And I was like, and like they're like in the chat, this group chat that was going crazy, and he's all something about pineapple on pizza. And I was like, pineapple? Only children don't like pineapple on pizza.
I don't like pineapple on pizza.
God damn it, you're an idiot.
I had it once where I liked it, and it was like a barbecue chicken pizza with pineapple.
All right,
That was
sounds
pretty good. But like the
I know, like you guys
Hawaiian
are.
pizza thing.
But like I put it out there, and he was all, "I'm not gonna take anything from you, the person that drinks fucking Smirnoff Ice just because he wants to." I'm like, no, it's because I had it, not because I wanted to, just because I had it.
Dude, it fucking still tastes good.
Yeah, it does taste good.
Yeah.
And I was like,
These
that-
aren't that much different.
no, they're not bad.
They're a little bit more flavorful and less carbonated.
I like these better,
Yeah.
honestly. I'm glad we chose them over the Smirnoff Ices. But
Yeah.
I was like, that reminds me, when the next time I throw a party and you're here, kid, his name's Zach. It's like, Zach, there'll be a Smirnoff Ice for you to chug. I was like, and that's a threat.
So it was so funny when we had my brother's bachelor party at the Winter Park, and they had a whole 6-pack for him to find, and he found them all very quickly. So we got there before, like,
Mo-Katang loves pineapple on pizza. Shocker, man, face palming.
I said I didn't.
He doesn't. If you don't like pineapple on pizza, you're a fucking old man too, you cunt.
I've got a reason.
Tom likes pineapple on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza.
I don't.
You're wrong too.
I'm not wrong.
No, not that, Zach.
Is that Sid? Sid?
Is that Zach?
Yeah, that's not that Zach. That's he's in our Discord server. I don't like that Zach. That Zach almost got put through a wall multiple times by me.
I really don't like him either.
Nobody likes him at all.
Zach Sid?
I don't really care if we put it on wax either. Fuck that kid. Fuck Zach Cetus.
Okay.
I'll put it on that shit. I don't give a fuck. Who's gonna call me out on that? Nobody?
Other than Evan. Evan kind of likes that.
Out of your stream, please. Do not
no, fuck that kid. Like literally, like that last time I saw him was like that Evan's going like he was here. It was kind of this like going away like back home party, and he made me so mad at Charlie's house that I was like, I have to leave now. Otherwise, I'm going to throw you through this fucking wall. And everybody at the party was like, because you were there. I don't know if you remember that. You might have been shit canned by that point.
Probably.
You were dating Kaylee. So she might have lived.
Was that the
at time.
Halloween party over at Charlotte's house?
I don't think it was not a Halloween party. It was in the summer.
Bacon will call you out. He loves him.
No, he definitely does not. Talking about a person that's surprised Bacon hasn't punched in the face. Yeah, it was a party, and it was like you and me and this other girl were like sitting downstairs. We were talking.
That blonde chick?
Yeah.
The one that the one I was like, well, basically, you're a blonde Lombardo.
Yeah.
You ever said Clippers?
Clippers?
Yeah.
Do you need to fix this?
Dude, the other side's worse.
This side is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that side, you're kind of swooping it over to help cover it. This side's just... Show take that
I
side.
kind of like it though.
No, show...
No, I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
That side sucks.
Sorry,
Sam.
I kind of...
It's not your head.
Go tell that to my mom.
Ooh. Sorry, Julie.
Good thing I didn't add her on Facebook so she can't be watching this right now.
No, she did what I told her to do, so I was like,
I think it
just
looks
go with
good,
it, like
honestly.
right
The
here.
other side doesn't.
I like it.
The other side's so much worse.
I mean, you'll get clippers.
Do you have Clippers?
I don't have clippers.
Scott!
But yeah, and we were talking about something. He was like talking about some bullshit at that party, and I was all, I got so mad at this kid. Like literally, I was like, I stood up and I was like straight, like loudly said to him. So everybody on the party, I didn't do it so everybody in the party heard it, but like, you know me, everybody in the party's gonna hear it.
You know me?
And I go, I need to leave right now before I throw you the fucking wall. Straight up. That's actually the story.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, like, everybody in the party was like, holy shit, like...
I wonder if Charles knows who I'm talking about with blonde Lombardo.
Miller Time does, for sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was friends with Evan before I was friends with her.
Really? Okay. I thought I saw her the other
That's the only
night.
reason why I know her.
I thought I saw her the other day.
She lives in Loveland.
So then I might have seen her. So last Friday when I went to whatever that fucking place is out in Windsor, where
Oh,
Hannah
Mash
worked.
Labs?
Yeah, Mash Labs. I was looking back. I was like, oh my fucking god, is that her?
Should have asked Teddy. Teddy knows.
Well, no, Teddy. No, I asked Teddy. It was just like, I don't know. And then Avery's like, that's her. And then Teddy was like, nah, she would have said hello. I've known her for a very long time.
My feet under the beer pong table and then got upset when it broke. I'm not bitter or anything.
No, fuck Zach Cetus. Like, literally, like, I wanted to, like...
Honestly, it
Fucking-
went from the pizza thing. I was like, dude, my pizza development today was crazy.
Your pizza development?
Oh yeah, so I was like,
What are you talking about?
dude, like the development of getting pizza today.
So you got pizza today.
So I got pizza today.
Alright, this makes more sense now. It's like my pizza development today. Did you get pizza? Like, what did you
Okay,
do?
I got pizza today. But okay, so Tom and I, we went over to my parents' house, hooked up the boat so we could go desanitize it or whatever the fuck it
makes
was.
sense.
Yeah.
And then, like, as we're driving to Boyd Lake, like, Tom's going through, like, the cards that I have on my center console because I have business cards. And at the bottom of it, it was a $15 gift card to Domino's. I was like, I'm never going to use that. And he's like, oh, thank you very much. So he's going to take it. I was like, actually, you know what? I haven't eaten anything today. You should order pizza. So their website, where I was in a really shitty service place, wouldn't pull up. So by the time we got into Boyd Lake and in the line to get, like, desanitized, I have a blister on my finger. But I was like, oh, this lady said I have 2 more boats in front of me. This is going to take like an hour, man. So don't order pizza because we won't be able to get it in time. And it ended up going really quickly. We were out of there in like half an hour. So when I was like, you know what, you can order that pizza now. So we drive all the way across town. He couldn't figure out how to use the fucking website.
You have packed my lunch for this development.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Jack. That was so much more dramatic in my head. Jays.
Huh?
I love you too, Jackie Poo.
And also, I think you should have gone all the way down to your skull.
What?
You should have gone all the way down.
What do you mean?
Like, you used like a 1/8 or something.
No, I used a 2. I used a 2.
Oh, you should have gone flat blade.
0?
Yeah. If you're gonna do it, fucking commit.
It's just so hillbilly. That's why it's good.
You can look hillbilly and good at the same time. This is just hillbilly.
And I look good.
You like that side, Dick?
No, it fits like the whole persona very well. I'm not saying it's the good. It's the good side.
It's a terrible haircut.
I think it would look good if you went down.
Yeah, if you do it even on both sides, and like
Even on both sides.
I think no, it is
Keep it-
even on both sides.
It's
no,
even.
it's definitely not.
No, it is.
No,
It's-
it is.
It looks different because he's swooping at the one side,
Yeah.
which is
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
even.
why that side looks so much different. You just need to continue it down all the way back.
I think if the top is a little bit shorter too, it might be a little bit better.
Maybe. But that you need.
But I really want to put product in it after I get it out of the shower, and then do like the straight Johnny Bravo thing that comes like way up and then comes down,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
You should.
But if you did that, you would need to cut the sides for sure, because then it's going to be
All the
up
way
here and then just like.
So come down to like right here on my neck.
So picture taking that line you have right here, following it all the way down your head. All the way down.
So
to
it's gonna leave like rat tail. It's gonna leave like this.
I wouldn't make it that thin. That's a rat tail.
Yeah, I don't want a rat tail.
Huh?
I don't want a rat
I
tail.
know. I said I wouldn't make it
Yeah.
that thin that it's a rat tail.
Okay, well we'll just get clippers and you can do it.
It's gonna be like a redneck mohawk.
We
I don't-
should ask Scott.
the worst
to get
case, you don't
clippers.
like
We
it.
can do this on stream.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. I'll bring my clippers.
Very fine.
Okay.
We should hopefully be
Deal.
back outside next week.
I won't make it like shitty. I've cut many a hair. I did it in high school for swimming a lot.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Dope. I mean, okay, cool, sounds good. I think the problem with like what was going on here, even though it is even, was I had so much hair. My mom was trying to use a buzz cutter. It was just like, I don't know. Hey Scott,
Hey,
do you have hair clippers?
what?
Do you have hair clippers?
Not good ones.
I have,
That shape my balls with.
Oh, yeah, no.
I have like actual wall clippers.
Okay.
I'll bring them.
Not like whales, like good ones. Like I have like a beard trimmer that.
Yeah,
Let me see the other side. How high did she go?
no. Really high. Right here.
Yeah, so I would just follow that straight. Cause yeah, I don't want to leave you with a rat tail. That looks like shit.
Yeah, no.
It'd be like it looked like a mohawk, almost.
Sat the kid's clip.
I'm closer
You
than
could
you.
bring
I'm just
someone in
wrong.
then, right?
What?
To cut him up.
Oh no,
Cut me
I
up,
wouldn't
like
want
that'd be
Chris.
a good
I wouldn't
episode.
want Chris to be here to witness this.
No, I'm saying
would have a
could
heart
bring
attack.
Somebody in that would cut both of us up. That'd be good.
I'm cutting his hair.
Straight up.
Travis. Chris would have a heart attack if he saw my hair like this.
Nah, he'd like it.
Oh,
He
okay.
thinks it's funny too.
Whoever cut your hair sucked.
I mean, like Travis has been ragging on it for like 3 fucking hours at this fucking point.
I just noticed things.
Mine's to the point of almost like
Mine was
use
right there.
the nut trimmers just to like get it out of my fucking face. It's getting old.
What are you
Well,
doing?
that long you don't hit that with a clipper. You get somebody with scissors to do it. That's why I'm going to see Chris, because like I've been just keeping up on this.
Grass or what?
And I just let it grow out a little bit, because I'm just going to have him
Oh, that's
just clean
not
this up a little bit, because like he goes down pretty far over here now. So fix that, and then just do a fade over here. The fade is the only thing I try not to do on my own. I haven't tried it on my own because it's really hard to make it look good.
Well, the sides aren't too bad.
Yeah,
It's the
that's-
back.
that's
that's
Back,
fine.
and then connecting them. I don't want to fucking meet at like a point like this. I'm like, oh fuck. So then I just got to going one length all the way around, and that was fine. But then after seeing myself, it just looked weird. I shouldn't go all the way down. I think
Yeah,
I need a fade.
22 and you realize that like a little style doesn't hurt. I did the full fucking head shape forever, and I was that's
Same
a good looking haircut, and then it's like, no, it needs to be longer on top.
I did it for a while. I just hit it with the 8, just the 1 inch. I did all of it, and it didn't look bad. But it could have looked way better.
Yeah, like growing up, my mom was like, I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with your hair, so she just.
I also
like,
wore a lot of
buzzed it out.
hats in high school, so it really didn't matter.
I did a lot.
Yeah, it didn't really matter what the fuck you had. If I wasn't wearing hats, because I was in the water.
The only reason why I cut my hair short in high school was because they were going to make a rule where you couldn't wear hats during school. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going around with this mop because if I can't wear a hat to school, it'd be like,
Yeah.
Oh, see,
I have really poofy hair.
when I was younger, it was all about the hockey fucking tails, and I played hockey, so some,
Racket.
you could get some real bullshit mullet coming out, hockey hair, like, the more curl, the better.
Mhm.
But like now, I just like,
Now you're just
even
talking about
recently,
baseball.
I'm sick of like looking down and having hair. I'm like, it's coming off.
Swimming buddies.
I also
did
went
only
for
swim
walking.
in HS. Skateboard.
I did. I was the shitty jock who thought he was the shit 'cause he swam.
Yep.
What's that?
Dude,
I thought it was hot shit, dude. That's what
that dude
HS
can't
stands
even do a
for.
kickflip. Don't worry about it.
Huh?
That dude can't even do a kickflip.
I can't either.
Dude, I still got 360.
I can do the action, I just can't land.
Yeah, I can ollie and I can make the board spin.
No, I
What?
still have my 360. The best thing I ever had was a kickflip over the pyramid.
When's the last time you rode your skateboard?
I think the thing for me though is I just
Less
decided to
than
work on
6
skills that would actually get me
Okay.
places in life.
So I haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying.
Bye, Ben.
Bye.
Bye.
We're probably pretty close to this point too.
Yeah. Or weren't you trying to
Wait,
stick with the 2-hour thing?
I don't like give a shit, but
Yeah, we're about 2.5.
I figure between 2 and 3, it's good to go. I think, yeah, we'll just cut it here. We're having a good time. This last hour or so has been real solid. Having a good fucking time.
Jeez.
Talking about shitty people and doing their shitty things. But, yeah. It's fucking,
Warzone.
yeah, let's,
We'll be on in a bit.
we
I'll
can do
be on
that.
in a bit.
Yeah. I'll probably be around.
I'll finish this beer and probably head home.
Wait,
Yeah.
no bars?
No.
Yeah, I like that,
I
but
don't have the budget for that right
it wasn't, it was fun last time, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't that fun. We had a ball, Seth. We really did.
Too much.
I think we got lucky that night though too because of the way that it was. But all right, well this has been Dick's Patio Podcast. Be back next week. I'm Dick.
I'm Seth.
I guess
now. Travis.
I guess you're just.
That's Trey Boyd.
All right, we'll see.